stay tuned for
Oh, that's like a play on game set match.
Yeah.
We're
Clever, aren't we?
Clever Trevor.
So that is going to go ahead and do it here for Ref the District's Day After Reckoning. We are sponsored by Pacers Running.
I'm
For
sorry.
every run, make sure you check them out online. Take care of every bit of your running needs. I'm telling you, they can do an online fitting for you, match you with the right pair of shoes to make sure that your feet are taken care of. You're on your feet all the time. You're going to want the right pair of shoes. Check out Pacers Running for every run.
What's up?
And of course, we're also sponsored by Skybar.
Skybar.
Which will be opening up here real soon in the Lexington, Virginia area. You can
real soon.
You can actually see Trev in person,
get this game
and you can
rolling.
actually make your live dollar bets with him.
Listen,
you know you're going to get money.
District right
So
now.
you could essentially drink for free.
Yep.
Maybe not that far. Maybe not that far. But do go out and support the Sky Bar and see Trev. I'm sure he would love to talk sports with you while you're there.
Big shout out to a lot of the guys in the talk, guys and gals. The Tim's Sports Talks, Mama Perry, DMV Sports Zone was in the house. EP, of course, was in there, and I can't say his name because I can't pronounce it. So, but I'll just throw it up there real quick. Jay Gonchut, I believe. It looks like he's from Brazil. Appreciate. Eagles Talk 07, Mama Shay.
What up, Madison? First time I've been off work since December 1st. Wow. What up, Pat? All right, so we got the Saints versus Dolphins. Saints versus Dolphins. Interesting. What up, Pat? Other Pat? We got two Pats. Pat squared. Get the game up here. We'll be starting in about 15 minutes.
To me, Bug. 13-10 Saints.
Fins up, Dolphins, South Beach, Prime 112.
Randy wants the Saints.
That's all I'm going to say.
Ian Book, quarterback.
Oh, my gosh. That's a good man.
And he tackles, and he's facing one of the most aggressive defenses in football.
Free food, Bug. South Beach.
Enjoy Monday Night
Football. I'm so
Football.
confused. I don't want to listen to them. There we go. Now I can mute. Okay. I don't want to get copyright strike for them talking. Alright, so I'm in on that now. Let's go to this.
Be in the first round next year.
Can we just exit out all these? I think so. I think so. Alright, got this going. Got that. What's up? I told my boss I need off work today and New Year's. There you go. It sounds like you deserve it if you've just been working for 27 days straight. That's quite a bit. Reminds me of an old manager I used to have at Fat Boy's Crab Shack. He worked literally every single day but Christmas for like a year and a half. Every single day. The only reason he didn't work Christmas is because the restaurant was closed. Other than that, he worked every day. They were even open on Thanksgiving. And he worked Thanksgiving. He was one of the big reasons why they worked on Thanksgiving. But alright, we got the Dolphins at Saints. I just realized I didn't put New Orleans Saints in there. I just put New Orleans. New Orleans Saints. And actually, the Dolphins are at home. I mean, the Saints are at home. So let me get rid of that. Put Dolphins up front. Versus. Alright, save. Got that going for us. We already got 6 likes. You guys are awesome. People just stopping by, hitting that like button. I appreciate you. Boss didn't make me work every day. I chose to work. Good. Working's good for you. More money in your pockets. You learn about earning money. It's good for you. Protec's about to go live too. Waiting for Kevin to pop in and drop his usual stream by. Yes, I'm sure Kevin will be here soon. Fight for old DC. I'm down for trading an arm and a leg for Deshaun Watson at this point. Interesting. Obviously, I want Deshaun Watson's talent. I mean, who wouldn't want a talent like Deshaun Watson? But as far as a guy that we are going to really make a chance at trading for, I don't know. I think that's slim right now. I think that's slim. But obviously, Watson's talent is through the roof. So, all right, I think the Dolphins are going to win this. So I'm actually about to go make a bet on the Saints. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to make a bet on the Saints. Did they go all in on the... Wow, all in on Indianapolis over Arizona. Interesting choice. Interesting. Anyway, make picks. I'm going to go with the parlay. I'm going to go with the Saints. I feel like it's going to go under. So I'm going to go Saints and over. Because I think it's going to be Dolphins and under. So I'm picking this, and I'm just going to bet 10. Nothing crazy. I'm going to lose $10 anyway if I don't bet, so. There you go. Protec. Let's go listen to what Protec has to say. What do you guys think before the game? Let's see what Protec's saying. Should say he's live. There he is.
Total of 69 to what was it? 19, something like that. Whatever that was. 67-19. This year y'all beat us 89 to 27. So we both got sweeps on blowout fashion. And that's what it comes with the territory. So.
Neck and neck.
You have fun with your sweep. We'll be back next
they pulled away.
What's up, Tim? Oh, what you doing here? What you streaming? How you doing, Tim? Good dude.
I got you
close game.
on my stream.
Yeah. Very close. For 2 minutes.
Neck and neck until they pulled away at the end.
That should have asked, but so
Tim, by the way, I felt
each other.
sorry last night. When I fell asleep, it was 21-7. I woke up and you were just saying, "Screw the Cowboys." 56-point game. Yeah.
And you hilarious. Hilarious. What's up, Tim?
I got to get content somehow.
We got Belonging. We got ran through. We got Molly Carter. We got sent to the shadow room. We got sent to the corner. Hey,
Yeah.
Hawk, you're absolutely right. So,
Came here because of Tim.
I came in because of Tim, LOL. Well, thank you for stopping by because of Tim. I appreciate that.
We're so close to 2K for him.
That is true. I ain't mad at you.
So close.
Claim closer to Heineke Brewer pass. So you brought the elephant in the room, Kevin PRF.
Oh, he's
Kevin
about to talk
PRF.
smack about Heineke?
So,
Is he about to talk smack about Heineke?
the first thing I want to discuss now, right, is the quarterback position. Right? I'm going to ask you guys.
I hope you guys can hear him okay.
Ask you guys a question.
Ask us a question. Ask.
Grade Taylor Heineke's performance between an A through F.
No. A through
last
F?
night. I know what my grade is,
Z.
obviously, but what is
Double
your grade
Z.
of Taylor Heineke's performance last night?
Double Z.
Let me know. You got 5 in the building. Let me know what your...
I'm going to rate it as a double Z. A double
Your
Z.
grades is X.
A double Z.
I knew what you meant. You meant Z's to the K's. I got you. He was definitely ass.
Actually, that's not what I meant at all. He thinks I was just saying ask because I was responding to him. Said, I have a question to ask you guys.
Yeah, F. Yeah, F minus. Yeah, agree with you.
A double Z.
A double Z. Yes, sir. He gave him a special grade.
You know what's hilarious?
F.
Is I didn't mean ass.
So, y'all want
But
to see
it sounds
Kyle
like
Allen
I'm saying A double Z as an A double S.
Thumbs up for yes. Thumbs
I'm
down
actually
for no.
more clever
If you
than
stop
I
by the
thought.
stream, please like the stream, by the way.
I'm actually more
Yeah,
clever
so-
than I thought.
Y'all want to see Kyle Allen now? Yes or no?
I want to
A
see
D.
the
He
off
gets an
season.
F minus minus. He gets to get the F out of here. That's what he gets. I'm done with him.
I want to see the off season. I don't think it's Kyle Allen's the savior.
I knew what it was. 7 for 22 for 121 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. You know what that remind me of? The
Heineke,
performance he had versus the Cowboys
goat.
the last time.
Heineke the GOAT.
Trash. I want to see the offseason.
Tim
I wanna
going to
see it
Harvard?
suit Tim. What the- this season.
Am I going to Harvard? I don't know about that.
Oh.
Heineke the GOAT. Oh, I'm smarter than I
Stop
thought
what
because
you
Tim's
doing.
going to Harvard. I got you.
Stop what you doing.
Kyle ain't.
Stop what y'all doing. So actually, I know what we're doing. Watch football team roll call, man. See, it was so bad, bro. I didn't give y'all the proper introduction. Welcome back to Washington Football Team Roll Call. We talk about Washington football.
Roll
and
call.
we discuss about everything that happened in the previous game. And now I'm going to allow you guys to have the floor. The floor is now yours.
Floor's ours.
1,000%. The floor is now
The
yours.
floor
Yours,
is
protest fan.
ours.
I've given you guys the floor. You may click the StreamYard link if you want to come talk to me. Also,
I don't think it'll work if I go within there.
Also, you can hit me on the cellular. The number is right there. You can call the cellular.
The
Also,
cellular.
You can super chat if you want to skip all the lines. I will go ahead and take your comment immediately.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah,
get going.
Join the chat if you want to in the link. Link
Gotta
is
get
in the
going.
good old chat.
Have a
The
good
floor is ours.
stream.
The floor is all yours. So, I'm going to ask you 5
Alright,
questions.
Hit the
if you
like
call
button,
or you
and
click
we're
the
gonna
link.
get on. Okay. Cool. Let's have some fun. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we're up to date on this game. Game should be in the next 5 minutes or so. Tim, what did I tell you about streaming my Saints games? Let me hop in the Discord then. So Spoiled can give us his takes on this game to watch Ian Book from Notre Dame, the rookie. Did you guys draft Ian? Yeah, like 6th round, right? 5th or 6th round? I think it was 6th round pick. He was a 4th round pick? No shot. They drafted him in the 4th round? Alright, then I'll disconnect. Well, good luck at work. In the 4th round? No shot. I got Packers Bills for my Super Bowl pick. I think Bills will get hot at the right time, just like the Buccaneers did last time. Yeah, I have the Bills in mind as well, actually. I got the Bills and the Bucks, though. I have Bucks going back to back. I think that's what they are. Uh-oh. Oh, very nice. My buddy's had a one of his children, his 3rd. Oh, beautiful babies. Congrats. We doing it, Tim? That's right. I got the Bucks versus the Bills. The one thing about the Bucks though is they are going down a little bit, huh? But I think they'll get Mike Evans back eventually. So they'll get Mike Evans. But but wait, is Antonio Brown still on the team? What is Antonio Brown doing right now? I don't know. But that's been my pick for a long time. Is he still playing? Did he play the last game? Oh, okay, good. Oh my gosh. He ended up with 10 catches for 101 yards? What a day. What a day for AB. Gotta appreciate that. Just hope he doesn't be a WFT fan to end up stressed out. He doesn't watch football. He's not really a football guy. He's a nerd. No, he's a really smart guy. But yeah, he doesn't watch football. That's probably why he's smart. Because he doesn't watch football. I got Packers versus Bills, and the Bills going to get their first Super Bowl ring. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, I think that Packers are just as reasonable as of a pick as the Bucks. So I don't see anything wrong with that pick. The Grizzlies beat Thunder 152-79 on my birthday this season. Oh, I remember that game. The 73-point victory. I remember that. I'm sure we'll do some basketball streams eventually. But I haven't gotten into it yet. Haven't gotten into it. We can have some fun on basketball streams. I know the Wizards have been going down now lately. So they're not as good. Wizards. Wait, what? The Wizards. NBA. Standings. Yeah, the Wizards are all the way down to the 7th seed. Lost 7 out of their last 10. Man. They've fallen pretty hard. We'll see if they continue to maintain a playoff spot, but honestly, I'm not really holding my breath. I don't know about that. I don't know. They were overachieving pretty good because what's his name is not actually a superstar. His name just went way out of my head. I'll just come up with it in a second. All right, here we go. We're getting a Montrezl Harrell. That's who I was thinking of. And we're getting a return here from the Dolphins, and the Dolphins will only get back to the 21-yard line. He took it out of the end zone. And that was risque. All right, here we go. So the Saints are actually favored according to the matchup predictor for ESPN, but the Dolphins are favored according to the spread. All right, Tua taking the field for the first time tonight. His own 21-yard line. What do they have in store? The Dolphins have been on an absolute tear after a horrible start to the year. They have fought their way back to 500. And they're right in the thick of it to make the playoffs, but they have to beat the Saints tonight. And you never know what the Saints are going to do because the Saints have a great defense. All right, Tua in the pistol. Puts a receiver in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up. No, play action. Gets it to Gesicki. Gesicki is not going to escape Pete Warner, but he does get a gain of 3.5. Pete Warner has been an absolute stud for the Saints this year. What a pickup for them. That's just awesome. I think they got him in the 2nd round or something like that. And he's been awesome in this defense. All right, here we go. Tua in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. At their own 25. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking to his left. Now going back. And he is going to be caught. It is Waddle with the catch for a gain of about 5. So 3rd and short coming up here for the Dolphins. There he is. What up, Kevin? Doesn't Kyle Kuzma still play on your Wizards? Yes, Kuzma's still on the Wizards. But yeah, Montrezl Harrell in the beginning of the year was playing as if he was a superstar, and I think he's come back down to earth a little bit. And it's not been as good since then because he was on a absolute monstrous of a start. He was having like 22, 23 points a game, I believe. All right, Waddle is lined up in the running back spot. Play action, Tua looking to throw. He throws it to Waddle, slipping out the backfield, and he's going to get the first down and a few more. And he's thrown out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag on Lattimore. Unnecessary roughness. He just absolutely threw him to the ground after the play. He was way out of bounds. That's an easy call there for the ref, and that's a free 15 yards for the Dolphins. Gregory Lightbody says Jack Del Rio should be fired. I'm not super impressed with Del Rio.
Unnecessary roughness defense, number 23. Late hit out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just pathetic. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Jack Del Rio for sure. Yay, we got the Kevin Davis bye. Yep, that's right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now after the 15-yard penalty. It was on Marshawn Lattimore. Dennis Allen, the Saints defensive coordinator, has been phenomenal this year. Gesicki goes in motion, handoff up the middle, and it will be a gain of maybe 1.5 yards up to the 50, maybe just past it to the 49 of the Saints. Demario Davis in on there. Who's the running back right now? Forget who it is, because I know that Myles Gaskin... Actually, Myles Gaskin's back, isn't he? Is that Gaskin? No, it's Duke Johnson, the running back right now. All right, 2nd and 8 at the Saints 49. Gesicki goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Now Waddle goes in motion to the left. Tua takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Duke, and Duke will try to fight ahead, but he's only going to get 2 more. So 3rd and 6 now for the Dolphins. Saints have one of the best run defenses in the league. I believe it's the best, actually. So it's going to be really tough for the continuously trying to run against them. Dennis Allen does a great job. I am down 2 with Finn's defense let to play, and my opponent has the Saints defense. Come on, Tua. Fair enough. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Tua switches. Waddle as now the running back. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pump fakes. Throws it over the middle. Had a man open, and he overthrows Gaskin. And that'll bring 4th and 6. Man, if he was able to connect, he had room to run for a first down right underneath. Oh, man, he would have had all day. Just had to make that throw. Ugh. He had to try to get around the defender. Good pressure there. And incomplete. 4th and 6. Michael Pilardi in to kick it away to punt. See if they can pin him back. He's got an easy punt here. Let's see what he can do. And it will be caught and not fair caught. Oh, man, the Dolphins guy thought he fair caught it. He gets it up to the 16. Wow, Williams didn't go for the hit because he thought that he was fair catching it, but he never made the signal. And that's dangerous. I mean, hey, you know, you could get hit and it's an illegal hit. Maybe you get extra yards in the future, but you don't want them taking a free shot at you. So, risky business. But look, good luck there, Cubage. All right, so we will see Ian Book for the first time tonight. Ian Book was not a fan of him coming out of college. Did not have high expectations, but Sean Payton is one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. So we'll see what he can do with this young quarterback. Saints need a win so the Ravens can keep the spot in the playoffs this week. Ooh, good luck, Draco. I picked the Saints in my bet with the over of 37.5. So because I think it's going to be Dolphins and under, so I went with the Saints and over because they love to prove me wrong. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the under. I'm pretty confident in that. What up, Roger? How you doing, Roger? What a Patty. I thought the Ravens was in first place. No, they lost their first place. They're on a 4-game losing streak, and now the Bengals are atop of that division. What up, Hassan? How you doing tonight, Hassan? I said Hassan. It's Asan. Or how do you say it? Hassan. Hassan. I've said it forever, but I don't know. Now I'm questioning myself. Kikosio! Yo, Tim, how was your Monday after what happened last night? Just had a chill day. Didn't do much today. Tried to play some video games. I actually hopped on COD for the first time in a long time. I don't know the last time I played COD, but it's pathetic right now. I'm not good at all. I am not good at all. All right. Iron Book will start this drive at their own 16-yard line. We're talking about the Saints defense. The Dolphins defense is not that bad either. All right, they got an I formation. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara, and Kamara will dive ahead for a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 from the 19 coming up. Lamar is overrated. I knew it. Well, he didn't play. I think he didn't play the last 2 games, if I remember right, with COVID. And they have been decimated. Or no, he may have had a different injury, actually. So I don't think Lamar has been playing. Book takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Caught by the tight end. And pushed out of bounds after a gain of 4. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Saints. Wolf makes the catch. COD sucks nowadays. I don't even buy it anymore. Oh, I didn't buy the new one. I just play Warzone. I was playing the Resurgence today. I actually got a W. That was fun. The other guy was a little bit better than me, so carried me. Iron Book has some skills, mobility, decent arm. He will be fine. Sean won't put him in bad situations, unlike other coaches. Fair enough. Sean Payton is the best. Oh, here comes a potential blitz, and they do send... Oh, they send... Oh, it's intercepted! And it's coming back the other way, and the Dolphins intercept it for a touchdown. How about that there, Coob? Did you say you had the Dolphins? Yes, that's a pick 6 for the Dolphins, and the Dolphins take the lead. Iron Book on 3rd and 3. Just when you said they wouldn't put him in dangerous situations. There you go, Roger. Just a horrible throw there by Book. Read him like a book, but honestly, it wasn't even a good read by the defense. He just threw it right to the defender. Yeah, Lamar's been out 3 games. Yeah, I knew he was out at least the last couple, so that's 3 games makes sense. And no Lamar definitely hurts you guys big time. Clearly. As most teams. Doing good. How about you? I was chilling playing Madden. Not really mad about what happened last night because it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm just ready for the off season. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes. Kubiage says, let's go. Yeah, you took the lead with that one. Big pick 6 there. All right, well, we got 7-0 now, and Book's going to come right back onto the field. So he's got 2 completions, one of them to the other team, for a touchdown. Where's his touchdown? He threw one. It was a pick 6. Need him. Need him. Need him. I need him. The Saints most likely not to make the playoffs? Yeah, most likely not. I think it's going to be the Eagles. The Eagles beat us tomorrow night. That really sets them, or not tomorrow night, but this next week. That'll really set them up. But who knows? It'd be like us to win another game, even though I want a higher draft pick. I wanted to make the playoffs, but if we're not going to make the playoffs, we may as well just lose out. Like, it doesn't make a difference. What does it matter? Oh, cool. You got some good feels at the end of the year to win a game for no reason other than to hurt yourself. Typical Skins. Man, that was a cover 0. Man, he had a guy wide open on the left. Wide open was Kamara. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Wide open was Kamara. Bold prediction, Tim. Colts make it to the NFC. Well, AFC Championship, you mean. That's fair. Colts are a really good football team. I love how they run their organization. Their organization is so good. So good. I mean, look at this. They're what? What's the record? Colts record now? Colts right now are 9-6, right? But look at this. In 2022, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the 6th most open cap space next season. The 6th most. That's why I love them. They're winning games at 9-6, beating some good teams on top of that. Just beat the Cardinals, and yet they still have so much cap space. All right, Books takes the snap. Pitch play. Now rolling to the right. He has to get rid of it quickly, and he does, but they dropped by the tight end. That may have been Troutman. Not sure. But now it'll be 2nd and 10. They did the boot roll out to the right. He was getting closed down, and he had to get rid of it, and incomplete. He threw it right into his hands, though. Eagles are pretty much done. No, the Eagles are right in the mix, Maddie. Eagles are right in the mix. 2nd and 10 now. All right. Iron Book in the shotgun. A lot of guys at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and it barrels forward is Mark Ingram for a gain of 4. Yeah, I agree. Just put yourself in a good situation to draft the future QB. Yeah, for sure. Yes, Kamara is playing. He had the first carry for 3 yards. He's on the field now for this 3rd and 6. What will they call here? Oh, there's Iron Book's parents, Rick and Kim. They're in the stadium. 3 receivers to the right. Book in the shotgun. Oh, corner blitz coming. Takes the snap. Has to avoid the rush. Rolling to his right. Now he cannot escape. And down goes Book. And that'll bring up 4th down. Joseph Osai getting the sack. Defensive end rookie out of Texas. 2nd round pick, I believe. Beating the left tackle. No, sorry. He went inside and beat the... whatever you call it. Beat the guard. Was it Osai? Number 91? It was Osai. All right, here comes the punt. Gillikin having a great year as their punter. And he punts a nice far one. It's going to be caught at the 32, but he makes the first man miss trying to get to the outside, and he can't. Good coverage there by the Saints, and it'll be actually a loss of 1, maybe 2 on the play. What up, Jairus? Tim, when are you going to fight me? Ghostface Washington is done, unfortunately. Why Is the Cardinals falling off? That's a great question. I mean, they've played some good teams. I mean, the Rams are still a good team. The Colts are still a good team. Then, of course, they had the weird loss to Detroit. You know, it seems like they're just having a lull right now. I think they'll bounce back. I don't think they have any major injuries. So, I think they're just kind of having a lull, and I think they'll come back. What's everybody? What's up, everybody? Bolt up, says charging all the way. What's up, bro? Tua's been looking solid the last few weeks, not going to lie. Good. By the way, Justin Herbert is the best overall QB in the NFL. That's maybe a little premature there, but he's great. But that's probably a little premature. He's great, though. Absolutely great. Come on, Saints, run the dang ball. Yeah, you would think that they would run way more, considering the situation. Why put it in Book's hands so much? It's interesting. What's up, Austin? Brooklyn Sanders is here. What's up, Brooklyn? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. 26 of you here right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Someone told me that DeAndre Hopkins is out for the season. Is that true? Is Hopkins really out for the season? I haven't paid attention to them, to be honest. How long is DeAndre? Ooh, that is fair. Ooh. Interesting. Hopkins to have knee surgery, expected to miss the rest of the regular season. Oh. I missed that. I missed this. They still have some interesting weapons, but yeah, DeAndre Hopkins, obviously one of the best receivers in the league, if not the best, so that hurts. I didn't realize they were missing Hopkins. I don't know why I didn't hear about that. They may as well put Kamara at QB. Just run the Wildcat. Do the Dolphins. Do the Dolphins Wildcat. Dolphins were terrible in 2019. Well, they ended up 5-11. They weren't that bad. They started the year off really bad, but they won, I believe, 5 out of their last 10 games. I think they started off 0-6 and then went on a 5 out of 10. All right, 2 in the pistol. Puts Gesicki in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And Duke Johnson's going to have nowhere to go. Gets maybe a yard. Second down and 9 coming up for the Dolphins. I think they will win. Dolphins is my team. Oh, good. Good luck. So far, it looks good. I picked the Dolphins in my pick'em for this week, and then I bet the Saints as kind of an anti-pick because I thought the Dolphins would win. Thanks for the shout out there. Fight for old DC. Here we go. Takes a snap for Tua on 2nd and 9. Looking, scanning the field, throws it over the middle, and overthrows Waddle. Uh-oh, flag on the play, though. Looks like he overthrew him. Should be an uncatchable ball, but I don't think they're going to call it that way. Let's see. Unless it's defensive holding, then it doesn't matter.
Pass interference.
Wow.
Defense. Number 22.
Pass interference, number 22. I completely disagree with that. If you want to call defensive holding, that's one thing. But pass interference, that ball is nowhere near catchable. Nowhere near it. Maybe I don't know. I guess it was close enough. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I think it was close enough. All right. 3 receivers to the right for Tua on a fresh set of downs at their own 37. Tua takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson cuts it up the middle and dives ahead for a gain of 3.5. What's up, Austin? We don't have a bad chance at making the playoffs. Need the Packers to beat the Vikings. Dolphins win today. Washington win out. Niners to lose to the Rams and the Falcons to lose to Buffalo. Good matchups. Well, the problem is, well, I mean, it's fair enough. It is not impossible. Ooh, they're setting up the screen for Waddle, and this one goes nowhere. C.J. Garner-Johnson making the tackle for a loss of at least 1. Yeah, I don't know why Jalen Waddle tried to cut it outside. That was weird. Anyway, 3rd and 7. 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Dolphins trying to add to their lead, already up 7-0. 3rd and 7 from their own 39.5-yard line. Empty backfield set. Waddle in motion, 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Tua steps up into the pocket, throwing to the left side, has a man open, and it's Waddle who makes the catch for a gain of about 15, 17 yards or so. They give him 18. Nice throw here by Tua. They're going with the man-to-man defense. And Waddle, oh, man, terrible. Was it man-to-man, actually? Actually, I think it was zone. 21 kind of running a weird defense there, but everybody else looked like they were running zone. Waddle getting number 21 all mixed up. All right, 1st and 10 now. In the pistol is Tua. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his left. The lefty looking to throw to the tight end. Complete to Gesicki. No, it's not Gesicki. 7-yard gain. Is Gesicki 81 or 88? No, he's not. That was Smith. Yeah, Gesicki's 88, I believe. He had the catch earlier. This one was Smith. Yeah, there's Gesicki, number 88. To a 80% completion, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions when rolling out to his left. That's what happens when you're a left-handed quarterback. 2nd and 3. Tua in the pistol. 2 receivers to each side. Now it's 3 receivers to the right with Gesicki in motion. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and he will dive ahead for a gain of 2. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Dolphins. I believe that was Ahmad. No, that's Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay, newly acquired running back. Lindsay started on Houston earlier this year. Now he's on the Dolphins. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Dolphins. We'll see what they can do. Saints, one of the best run defenses in the league. See if they try to test it here. 3rd and 1. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to the... No! And it is a... Philip Lindsay will dive ahead for a 2-yard gain. But there's a fumble. Oh, man. And then Philip Lindsay has attacked. Was that... Oh. What happened here? So they went with the Wildcat formation. It was a play action, and Lindsay kept it. And then they said it was a fumble. He got the first down. Is it Saints football right now? Let's take a look. Did he actually fumble it? Is the ball out? No. Ball came out after the fact. Looks like he kept it. Double checking the other angles. Yeah, it looks like it came out after the fact. But you know what? It's hard to really see. It looks like he has it right there. And then he punched it out after. So that should be down by contact, 1st down Dolphins. The problem is that Washington has to win. Yeah, that's the problem there, Pig. True. 60 of you here right now. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by. If you don't mind, hit that like button before you leave, if you're going to leave. But hey, stay, hang out, chat it up a little bit. We'll be here all night. Thanks for being here. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're here every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, as well as every Washington game. So we'll potentially be doing your team again in the future. Or if you just like to gamble, hang out, listen to some radio-style play-by-play, hit that subscribe button. All right, they do make the right call. Dolphins keep it. 1st and 10 now in Saints territory up near the 30. What up, Tip? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well. The Titans are really hurting. Yeah, I heard the Titans got ravaged again with COVID, I believe. It's crazy. Yeah, Philip Lindsay has 0 fumbles in his career. That could have been the first one. All right, Tua in the pistol on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line of the Saints. Tua changes the play at the line, and he calls timeout. With 7 seconds on the play clock, Tua calls timeout. I guess he really didn't like either the play called or he didn't think they were in the right spot or what. You see Brian Flores on the sideline just saying, come on. I believe Flores is a defensive-minded head coach, so he's not so much in the play calling on the offensive side. Tua. In the last 6 weeks, they're 6-0. They've only allowed 13.2 points per game, second in the NFL during that stretch, and Tua has a 74 completion percentage during that stretch. That's awesome. All right. So now it's 1st and 10. 3 receivers bunched to the right. 2 on the pistol. Now puts Waddle in motion to the left. Takes the snap. And play action. Tua gets to the tight end. Smith immediately. And Smith will dive ahead for a gain of about 11. First down, Dolphins. Dolphins decided to go with a 2-headed monster. I didn't look up who is the actual play caller, but they decided to go with 2 offensive coordinators, which is really unusual at this level. And it didn't start off hot, but hey, it looks like they're starting to figure it out. They went with a new and an old guy, like a young and an old, so kind of a new school, old school type of feel. One was mainly run game, the other was pass game, so it's interesting. Takes the snap, Tua, play action, throwing it to the left side, and incomplete. Trying to go back shoulder for Lewis, and it was a little bit too far outside. Lewis tried to contort his body, couldn't quite get there. Tua knows it, and he gives himself a little bounce with the... Like, oh, almost had that one. Isn't Derrick Henry still hurt? Yes, Derrick Henry's still hurt. He may come back for the playoffs, though. Doing well after the beatdown? Yeah, doing all right. Book really threw a pick. Shake my head, come on. Yes, he did throw a pick 6 on the first drive. Second throw of the game. Tua to the 3 receivers to the right. Tua takes the snap. Throwing it over the middle. Has a man open. Caught by Gesicki. He makes the first man miss. Leaps over a second guy and gets hit. And gains 6 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up. Gesicki doing a little front flip there. Landing on his back. Gets up okay, though. Yeah, made the first guy miss. Then tried to leap over the second guy. He did a complete front flip. Looked silly doing it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Just looked ridiculous. All right, 3rd and 4. Gesicki. On the left. Tua in the shotgun. What do they got in store? All right, Gaskin goes in motion. Empty backfield, so they have to pass. Steps up into the pocket, and down goes Tua. The ball's out! And who's going to get onto it? The ball was loose again, and I think the Dolphins have it, but they just lost a lot of yards. And instead of a relatively cheap chip shot field goal, it's now going to be a 49-yard attempt. What a sack. That ball went flying. Tua tried to step up into the pocket, and he got sandwiched. Oh, nice spin move by the defensive end to get him inside. Oh, big boy number 52 just dive on it. Number 52 thought he was trying to go get a scoop and score. It was Davenport, on the sack. And here comes the 49-yard field goal. Jason Sanders, 18 for 24 this year. 48-yard attempt. Takes the snap from the left hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It hugs the right side of the upright, but it does stay in. And the Dolphins extend their lead 10-0. 111 of you here right now. Thank you so much for stopping on by. If you don't mind, hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. We're here every Monday night, every Thursday night, and every Sunday night. Thank you, Fight for Old DC, in the chat for telling everybody to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hassan, Tim, in Madden Ultimate Team, EA came out with a card QB, Derrick Henry, today. He's just a beast, and he's releases fast. Just imagine Henry handing it off to Adrian Peterson. Oh, gosh. Wildcat formation, that's nasty. Dylan Damon, what's up? 6 yards front flip. Yeah, 3rd and 4th attempt. Yep, exactly. Go and listen to Brian Marshall. He says, and definitely for me. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Skin Them Alive. I did hear that he kind of tore into the team They say he said a lot of truth, but I didn't know exactly what he said. DSP with the subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, here we go. Got a commercial break right now. 114 of you watching. Hit that like button. We only got 30 likes. We should be able to get to 50 likes like that. Like in a blink of an eye. I should just look up and we get 50 likes. Ooh. So take a look here at the stats. Tua right now. 8 for 10, 54 yards. Good completion percentage. But just not going deep very often. A lot of short passes. That's what they do. But hey, keeping drives alive, and they have 10 points right now. Waddle, the leading receiver for the Dolphins, 4 catches, 26 yards. And right now, the leading receiver for the Saints is Needham, the linebacker for the Dolphins. He has 1 catch for 28 yards and a touchdown coming from Ian Book. That is nasty. What up, Patrick James? Am I on this thing? You're on this thing. What up, Pat? You are on this thing. How's it going, bro? Having some fun, man. Got long commercials. You gotta hate the commercial breaks, guys. All right, here we go. We're coming back. There's the Saints Dome. Here we go. All right, Sanders in to kick it off. See if the Saints can get some points on the board. 2:09 to go in the fourth quarter. We got a squib kick, and it will be a touchback. Montgomery was the return man, and he lets it go into the end zone. All right, so Ian Book will take the field again, down by 10 at his own 25. Threw a pick 6 on his second throw of the game. Just needs to relax, try to take his time, figure it out. He did take a sack as well. Dolphins doing a good job disguising, setting some blitzes, faking some blitzes, trying to confuse the young quarterback. See if Sean Payton can get him ready a little bit, get him a little bit more calm. Try to read the defense. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, and he hands it off to the left side for Alvin Kamara, and Alvin Kamara will get a gain of 2. Good defense there by the Dolphins. Ooh, that's... Alvin Kamara shoved Wilkins, I believe, after the play, but no flag. Interesting. He shoved him in the face, and the ref was there looking at it, and still no flag. Interesting. Wonder if there was maybe a playful situation between the two. Maybe they were saying some friendly stuff, and it was just a joke. I don't know. But interesting look there. All right, Book in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff again to Kamara. Kamara trying to be patient, and he has nowhere to go. He just gets ahead for a yard. So that will bring up 3rd and 6. Patrick, doing well. Needing a W from the Dolphins tonight. Well, good luck, Pat. Good luck. 149 of you watching right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Book drops back. Has to avoid the rush. He does. Rolling to his right. And trying to get around the edge, and he can't. And he goes down again for a big 7-8 yard loss. And that will bring out the punting unit. Ian Book. They are not giving him any mercy. Oh my goodness gracious. The right guard just didn't block his man. He let a man free. What was the right guard doing? Oh my gosh. No wonder he got there so quick. The right guard just let him run. He didn't even try to stop him. I don't even know if you go back and look, they may not have actually technically blitzed. Wow. All right, Blake Gillikin in to punt it away for the Saints. Takes the snap and the punt. Nice booming punt. He catches it at around the 35-36. Trying to switch field, going to the left, and he does hit the edge. But now he's finally pushed out of bounds. There is a flag on the play, probably blocking the back. Should be coming back, and the Dolphins will get the ball somewhere right around their own 20-yard line with 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Roger Smith. What's up, Roger? That's the ticket. New school offensive approach. College spread. Married to an old school slobber knocker smash mouth football style running game. Oh, yes, the Dolphins. Yes.
Did a kick. First down, Miami.
First down, Miami. So, yes, it was. Oh, it was an illegal use of hands by the Dolphins. Interesting. What's up, Maddie? Briley Moore McKinney, tight end for the Titans, torn ACL. Ooh, that stinks. I don't know if you return this season. No, if you have a torn ACL, you're done. Skin them alive says he pushed him, and you're looking for a flag. Exactly what we're talking about. The people watch this game have become soft. Fair enough. I'm just calling it how it is. I don't care. If you don't want to call it, you don't want to call it. I don't care. Let them fight. I don't give a crap. Tua takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Phillip Lindsay, and Phillip Lindsay will get up for a gain of about 3 or 4. It looked like Tua wanted to keep it and throw it, but he saw a screaming defensive end right at him, and he's lucky to just get rid of that football. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Saints defense are going to need to really step up and maybe get some huge turnovers to give this Saints team an opportunity, because Ian Book is struggling right now. Struggling. $150 of you watching right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're here every Monday night, Thursday night, and Sunday night. It's football, for God's sake. Hey, I mean, it's to each their own, and I'm fine, obviously, with big hits and everything. But after the play, it's after the play. And if you allow, like, shovings in the face, you're just going to escalate things to the point where it's going to get ugly real fast. And it depends on what you want to do, because if you're going to let people just shove people in the face, it can get really, really ugly. Mike Smith, Saints need to start playing as a team. The line has got to start playing. Yeah, no, that offensive lineman, he just didn't block the defensive tackle. I mean, the tackle just ran free right at Ian Book. It was ridiculous. On the website, I don't know where it said he could possibly return with a torn ACL. No shot. Well, unless it's not torn. Maybe they're just guessing if it's torn. But if it's torn, you can't return. You just don't have the lateral movement, and you don't have enough with a torn ACL. You can walk around with a torn ACL, but you can't really plant and do stuff. Football is ugly. I mean, fair enough. Hey, Tim, Miami will be the 7th seed with the win tonight. Yeah, they're on a tear. I think they've literally won the last 6 in a row. If we look at this. Yeah, Jets, Giants, Panthers. Whoa. Jets, Giants, Panthers, Jets, Ravens, and Texans. 6 in a row, and they got the Saints with the Iron Book tonight. They already have a 10-0 lead. But then they have the Titans, and they have the Patriots. I did hear the Titans are having some problems, though. So but the Titans are still a tough team, so we'll see who actually suits up for them. But I like Mike Vrabel. I think he's a really well-coached, or a good coach, and the Titans are a well-coached team. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty then. Tua in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gaskins the running back. 2nd and 6 at their own 30. Takes the snap. Hand off. No, jet sweep to the left side, and he gets to the edge, and it'll be a first down for number 85 for a gain of 7. Pete Warner on the tackle. Number 85. That's technically as a pass. It was Lewis on the catch. Easiest pass in football right there. Go look at old games when Dick Butkus played. Well, yeah, there was a lot more dirtiness back then for sure. Wow, the Saints have negative 2 yards of total offense. That's bad. 2 in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Lindsay, and Lindsay fighting through, and he will get a gain of 3 up to the 40-yard line. Liam Eichenberg. What's Liam Eichenberg PFF now? I know it started weak, but I love Liam Eichenberg coming out of Notre Dame. I wanted him badly for the Skins. They have him listed. Wow, 9 sacks allowed? Holy smokes. Is that true? Good night, Liam. You gotta tighten up there, Liam. 9 sacks allowed. Good grief. All right, Gaskins makes the catch to the flat, and he'll turn upfield and gain 7. So it'll be 3rd down and short. It actually looked like he may have gotten the first upon that replay. So 3rd and 1 here now. Tua on the sideline. Who's the quarterback then? Oh, they're going with Jacoby Brissett on a 3rd and 1. See if they try to QB sneak here. Jacoby Brissett. Interesting decision to switch out their quarterback. Tight end goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. Brissett rolling to his right, pump faking, avoids the rush, and dives, but he will not get the first down. He's about a half-yard short. Jacoby trying to act like he got it, but no, it will be a half-yard short. So now it'll be 4th and inches at their own 46.5. That'll leave a decision for Brian Flores and the Dolphins. And he got close, Jacoby did, but not quite. That was fun to watch today. You can't even look at someone and make remarks. It's a flag. All right, fair caught at the 17-yard line for the Saints. So the Saints, an Iron Book, will take the field again. Still down by 10. 13:03 to go here in the second quarter. 135 of you watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I think we just got a new subscriber. Let's take a look. It was Reggie Williams subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Reggie, for becoming a subscriber. Continuing to try to grow this channel. See if we can get, how quickly we can get 3,000 subs. We're up to 2,729 subscribers. Commercial break right now. All right, so Dolphins. Tua's 10 for 12 right now, but only 67 yards. So definitely not slinging it downfield, but it's better than Ian Book. 1 for 3 for 4 yards, an interception, and he's been sacked twice for negative 17 yards. So they have negative total 13. So negative 13 total yards through the air. And then they have 11 yards on the ground on 4 carries. So negative 2 yards of total offense. Right now, the Dolphins have more yards on their 1 interception than the Saints have altogether. Son, more. Brissett's a big guy. He got a little bit of wheels. Yeah. Jacoby Brissett's not a terrible guy. As for a terrible quarterback, he's just a backup on the league, unfortunately. Like, I wouldn't want to continuously have him as a starter. All right. Man. Saints have 4 different starting QBs. Tough. All right. Ian Book under center. 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Book steps up. Going deep. Has a man. Caught by Callaway. Out of bounds for a gain of about 19 yards. Gets thrown out of bounds. But that'll move the chains for the Saints. Nice throw by Book there. Finding Callaway. Nice route. Faked inside. Then went for the out route. Nice play. And Book took a hit as soon as he threw it. Well done. All right, 1st and 10. Under 12 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Can the Saints get on the board? Sean Payton yelling at the ref. He wanted a flag. Unnecessary roughness at the end. Didn't get it. Book takes the snap. Rolling to his right immediately. Throwing it to the outside. Caught by number 84. And he dives ahead. And he will get pushed out of bounds for a gain of 7. The fans are booing. They thought it was a late hit. Yeah. I don't think it was. It looked worse than I think it actually was. He threw him out of bounds, but he wasn't technically out yet. Mato, you're here. We might go with a 2 QB system next Sunday. Ugh. I think that's silly. 2nd and 2. Book under center. Kamara, the single back, takes the snap, hands him off to him on the left side, tries to cut it up the middle, now bounces it outside, and nothing. Gets nothing on the play. Nowhere to go. Kamara has no running lanes. He's trying to do stuff, but there's just nowhere to go. Usually Kamara has phenomenal vision, and I just don't think there's anything anywhere. He's not missing anything. They're just not blocking for him. All right, now we got Kamara and Ingram in the game now on a 3rd and 3. I hope we don't see 4 QBs again next year. Yeah, who are you telling? All right, Book in the 3rd. 3rd and 3. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Book has time. Rolling to his right. Now steps back up, avoiding the rush. Has to get rid of it. No, he's rolling to the right side, and he will only get back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage there by the Dolphins, and they came up and didn't let Book run for the first down. So now it'll be 4th and 3, and that will have to be another punt. Was there anybody open? No, it was 8 guys there in the zone, and there was nobody. He may have had one. Ooh, he had a guy a little bit if he floated it out at the very end. But still, really good coverage there for the Dolphins. Tim, what do you think the Skins need to make the playoffs? Time Machine would help? Well, first off, a miracle. But technically speaking, they need to win the last 2 games, and they need the Eagles. Well, the Eagles would already lose 1 game. No, they need the Eagles to lose 2. Yeah, because I think the Eagles. I believe the Eagles are now 8-7. So the Eagles would have to lose their last 2 games against us and Dallas. The Vikings, I think, would have to lose 1. Let me see the standings here. It would be they need a bona fide. Ooh, flag on the play. What's it is?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense. Number 41.
Offense.
15-yard penalty, and the down counts. 4th down.
Unnecessary roughness. Kamara gets called for it. What happened at the end? Oh, see? Alvin Kamara punching the defensive end in the back of the head, cold-cocking him completely. Wow, Kamara cheap-shotting him. That was messed up. See? Now you're getting dudes cheap-shotting people in the back of the head. All right, fair caught right around the 27-yard line. Yeah, let's take a look here at the playoffs. It's almost ridiculous to even talk about it. All right, so yeah, they need the Eagles or the Niners to lose twice. They have to win their last 2 games. Then they need the Vikings, the Falcons, and the Saints to lose 1 more game. And they can take it back with conference record. Because they'll have the best conference record at 7-5 if they win their last 2. It's ridiculous. Not going to happen. What up, Jesse Rossi? Go Dolphins! Well, thanks for being here. 145 of you here right now. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. It's good for ratings to get shoves at the end. Fair enough. Dr. Pig, in all honesty, I am surprised our pathetic franchise didn't leak the new name today to draw attention for the crappy performance. So true, Pig. So true. That is funny. All right. We got 10-0 Right now, the Saints are just looking out of sorts, man. Like, there's not much. Dolphins' defense is looking really, really good. But that's also what happens when you got a rookie quarterback that is not looking very good. They're sending blitzes at him consistently, sending different looks at him, trying to confuse him on where the rushers are coming from. They'll have like 7 guys standing at the line and rush 4 of them, or maybe 6 guys and then rush all of them. They're doing a good job of mixing up coverages, man and zone. They're really trying to confuse the crap out of Ian Book, and so far, it's working. We'll see if Sean Payton can come up with anything to try to save this game. But on top of that, they're not able to run the ball well. Alvin Kamara, 4 carries, only 6 yards right now. Mark Ingram has 1 carry for 4. As a team, they have 5 carries for 10. It's pathetic, honestly. So they got to figure out the run game has got to be number 1. Oh, number 94 took his towel. That's why Kamara came over there and shoved him in the head. He took Kamara's towel. Interesting. Wow, he's getting number 94, Wilkins, getting in his head. Gesicki goes in motion. Tua takes the snap. Hands off up the middle for Lindsey. Lindsey has room to run, and he will get a gain of 5. Looked like Tua may have wanted to keep that, but Phillip Lindsay snatched it from Tua and will get a gain of 5. Tim, the Bears are reported looking to trade for Sean Payton in the offseason. Is that true? That's hilarious. Go get a friend and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It's worth it. I break Tim's chops all the time, but he's one of the most knowledgeable and coolest guys on the wire. Appreciate that, Skin him alive. I appreciate it, bro. Let's keep the level-headed and stay focused. I'm with you, Milo. Wilkins playing mind games. 2 in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Gaskins. Gaskins slips through, and he will get a gain of 4. So it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up for the Dolphins. Third and 2 here. 8:45 to go in the second quarter. Tua in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the left. Gaskins in motion now. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Throws it to the left. And caught by Waddle, I believe. Or it was Gaskins. No, it is Waddle. I just saw the 7. Couldn't see if it was a 37 or a 17. There is a flag on the play, though. Where's the flag coming from? It was thrown quickly. Be interesting to see if it was a hold. I don't think so. Maybe a hold on the defense? It was thrown so quick.
Holding offense.
Holding offense. Number 74.
Replay, 3rd down.
Is that Eichenberg? It is Eichenberg with a penalty. How do you hold that fast? The snap. Where's the hold? Oh, that was a terrible call. There is no hold. Oh, what a trash call. Oh, I'm so upset for Eichenberg. Oh, they do a wildcat formation, the Dolphins, and only get a 2-yard gain with Lindsey. But wow, the Saints catch a break. The defensive end kind of flopped it, but there was no hold there by Eichenberg. Wow. All right, 4th and 10. The Dolphins will now punt it away. Michael Pilardi in to punt it away, and Ty Montgomery to return. I agree, Mark. That was horrible. All right. Get it, and it'll be caught at the 25, running to the left side, and it will be for nothing. So it'll be starting right around the 25-yard line. Listen, that wasn't even a hold. Yeah, that was a terrible call for Eichenberg. Interesting point. Didn't know the Miami running back never fumbled in his career. That's pretty good. Yeah, Phillip Lindsay played for Denver for a few years. Then he started this year in Houston and now ended up in Miami. He's a really solid running back. He was awesome in Denver. I was actually surprised they didn't keep him, but I guess They did get a really good running back, though, in the draft in Javonte Williams. But Phillip Lindsay, he runs with a lot of purpose. He's not really a catch out of the backfield kind of a guy, but when you watch him run, he runs with a lot of power, a lot of intensity. Like, when he hits the hole hard and fast. So it's fun. Clementina Mendoza, what's up? How's it going, man? Or girl? Clementina. I'm going to say it's a woman. What's up? How you doing? That's officiating in the NFL. Worst in all of sports. Yeah, it was pretty bad. That was a terrible call. I had that happen to me once in college. They were running a boot, and it blocked the guy around me, and I pushed the guy, and when I pushed him, his pad went up, right? It kind of floated up, and I got a holding call for some reason. I was like, I didn't grab him at all. I just pushed him. I just just trying to push him around the pocket, right? Like, just push him around the quarterback. Terrible call. But I guess it just looks funny to the ref, so I don't know. Or as Chris would say, that call was trash. Terrible. No, as he would say if he was here, he would say, I just disagree. It was a great call. Great call. Just disagree. Good, I'm glad you're doing well there, Clementina. I hope I'm saying it right. Clementina? Clementina? All right. So if the Saints win tonight, they do find a way to come back. I think they end up pretty high in the rankings all of a sudden. They may go all the way from out of the playoffs to the 6th spot if they win. Or maybe it was only the 7th. Actually, I think Mark said it earlier. All right, Ian Book in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. Steps up. Throws it over the middle. Has his man. Callaway caught it. Spinning around. Making a guy miss. And he will get a gain of about 10.5. First down, Saints. Good protection that time. They sent 5, but they gave Ian Book enough time. Found the man right over the middle. Well played. Or he would say, Tim, you kind of remind me of Kamara. Yeah, that's a good one. Book. Under center I formation. Heavy set here. Takes the snap. Running up the middle is Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram finds him second level, and he will get a gain of 8. Nice hard running there by Ingram. Second down now and 2. What up, Brandy? How you doing, Brandy? Let's go, Saints, they say. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, 146 of you watching right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Here every Monday night, Sunday night, and Thursday night. We'll be here for all the playoff games as well. All right, Kamara in the Wildcat. Fakes it and will run up the middle. Has a nice lane, and he will get a gain of 6. So that'll be first down, Saints. Philadelphia has the head-to-head tiebreaker. Well, that doesn't matter because it's a 3-way tie. So when it's a 3-way tie, the head-to-head is thrown out. Because I think San Francisco has the head-to-head over the Eagles. So it would be a 3-way tie, and then it would go to something else. All right, here we go. Book in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Setting up the screen for Kamara. Kamara has blockers in front, and he will go out of bounds after a gain of 12-13. Uh-oh, flag on the play, though. Was there a holding in the backfield? That's kind of what it's looking like. Might be coming back.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh! Jones hit Ian Book in the face. So illegal hands to the face, roughing the passer. Will add 15 yards to the total, and here come the Saints. And they're not did yet. Brock Everett, who's the QB right now? It's Ian Book, rookie out of Notre Dame. Full disclosure, I was not a fan of him coming into the league. Didn't think he was very good. The Saints decided to draft him in the 4th round and said, screw you, Tim. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. And so far, it's been a little shaky to start, but it is his first start ever. But he's had a nice couple of throws here, so let's see if they can keep it going. Ingram, the single back, 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. Book under center. Receiver goes in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Ingram, and Ingram hesitates a little and just dives ahead for what he can get. He looks like he gets 4, and the Saints will go into the red zone for the first time tonight with 4:54 to go here in the second quarter. Down 10-0. I believe the Dolphins got the ball first, so the Saints will get the ball out of halftime. Tim, track freaking messages? Okay. Sorry, hold on. Oh, you can voice chat now. Okay, sweet. What's up, Spoiled? Hold on 1 second. Ian Book in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara. Kamara trying to spin off tacklers. He does, and he will get a gain of 5. Nice hard running there by Kamara. So, Spoiled, being a Saints fan, how you liking your team right now?
No, I ain't liking it at all. All injuries, bro. All injuries. I don't like the Sun quarterback change every week, but hey, I gotta deal with it.
Yep.
At least we have a deep. At least we have a fine team. We ain't just gonna lay down at least. That's the best part.
Yeah, the defense has played well. The only touchdown for the Dolphins was off that pick 6 from Ian Book. So
don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Yeah, it was a tough one. They sent the blitz. He wasn't ready for it. But all right, here we go. Ian Book under center. Kamara the single back. 3 seconds on the play clock. Uh-oh. Who's going to call timeout? The Saints will call timeout. So they called timeout. Sean Payton did on the sideline. And that will be their first timeout. 3:40 to play here in the second quarter. Plenty of time. They're already up to the 15-yard line.
Makes sense.
Ian Book is so
I don't know
trash.
how Sean is doing. Oh, he is. It's his first game, so this is probably the only time he ever gonna get a start. So I told y'all earlier, I said if we drafting Ian Book, then the only way he's gonna start is for some reason every member of the team gets knocked out. And I was right.
Yep, that's where we are today. All right, 3rd and 2 here. After the timeout, Ian Book going into the huddle, looking back at the sideline, now goes back into the huddle. All right, see what they got designed here for a big 3rd and 2. Book is under center, heavy set. Kamara the single back. Takes the snap, handoff to Kamara up the middle. Kamara hesitation and can't get anywhere. They're trying to push the pile. They cannot. And that'll be a gain of only about a half yard. So that'll bring up 4th down and a long yard.
Now, this is when I have problems with Sean Payton on these calls sometimes. Just put Mark Ingram in on the plays you need to just force your way through. He has way stronger legs and he can push the pile. Kamara, he can't do that. I don't know why Sean keeps putting him in on those plays.
Yeah. 4th and 2.
It would be different if we had Antonio Gibson. If like y'all have Antonio Gibson, he could do it all. But Kamara, he's not known to be pushing piles like that.
Right, but Kamara's taking a lot of those. Oh, here we go. Ingram's now the single back. They're going for it. Book. Oh, no, they tried to get him to jump off sides, and they didn't. And do they take the flag? They do. So, interesting decision. They make it a little bit harder of a field goal for their kicker. Who's their kicker again? I know Lutz is still...
Johnson? Brian Johnson.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Yes.
You signed Brian Johnson? No, you didn't. It's Brett Maher. Brian Johnson was on our team. All right, Brett Maher, 8 for 9 on the season right now. Yeah, Brian Johnson was on your team earlier this year, but they signed Brett Maher to replace him. All right, here we go. Gillikin the holder. From the right hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Brett Maher with the field goal, and the Saints get on the board here with 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Dolphins up 7 still, but the Dolphins will get the ball back, try to add to their lead before half.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Needed Philly game? Yeah, we need the Philly game for sure. Everybody that's subscribed that hasn't already, thank you, Fight for Old DC. Yes, there's 153 of you here right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. All right. Yeah, the defense is nasty. What's that?
In terms of defense, you and Jarris had this conversation. Y'all said the Saints defense was going to be good, but y'all didn't believe it would still remain a top 5 defense.
I don't remember having a strong opinion one way or the other. I mean, I wasn't necessarily saying the Saints were a top 5 defense, but I don't really remember saying that I thought they weren't either. I didn't have a strong preference on
I
that,
said because of the changes. The Saints dig themselves out of $100 million in negative cap space.
Yeah, but it wasn't really the defense that I had a problem with. It was just the quarterback and no receivers.
Well, Jameis Winston, okay, our receivers, I admit, we need. This is why I said we should go with the draft plan and give Jameis another chance.
Right. But, I mean, you guys pretty much kept everybody on defense except for Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah.
But the entire defense was pretty much held. You kept Davis. You kept Cameron Jordan. You kept Williams. You kept C.J. Garner-Sitter, Marshawn Lattimore, Davenport.
And, Marcus Williams is going to be a problem. If we can't re-sign him and give him a better contract, we're going to be worse in cap. Because his cap hit is $23.4 million now.
Tough. All right, here we go. We're back in it. Smith in motion. Tua in the shotgun. Handing off to the left side. And we're getting a nice run here by Duke Johnson. A gain of 8. Go Santiago, says Brandy. The Saints. Go Pats, says Andrew. What's up, man, Andrew? Pats fan in the building. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. A great Christmas, says Jason. I did have a good Christmas. 3 receivers to the right. Tua in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Tua waiting to take the snap. I don't even see a play clock. Waddle goes in motion. 10 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Tua trying to get him to dump off sides. Not working. Tua under center now. And they will just let it hit the 2-minute warning. Let the clock wind down. So Dolphins will still have 2 timeouts and 2 minutes to go at their own 30-yard line. Right around it. No, 33-yard line. We'll see how they can do. My brother's okay is a Redskins fan too. Nice. Good. Love the Skins fans. Wonder how Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati Bearcats is going to do in the NFL. Yeah, that'll be interesting for sure. I'm excited to watch them play. I should be doing the play-by-play this Saturday for those games as well. Got Cincinnati versus Alabama, and we have Georgia versus Ohio. No, Georgia versus who's the other one? I wanted to say Michigan. University of Michigan. Georgia versus Michigan. So it should be 2 games, 2 pretty good games.
But Tim, I did think about what you and Jared said about drafting a quarterback. I did consider that because I do have a high. Yeah, I will take Kenny Pickett, but that's because in the 2nd round, there's a receiver I really like who's going to become good in this league. ProTech already checked him out. You just got to check him out.
What's his name?
David Bell.
David Bell. All right. Yeah, definitely start looking into those players after the season and get a lot of draft videos out.
I love his game.
Good.
I love his game. So if it comes down to it, yes, I will be okay with taking a quarterback 1st round. But looking at it right now, if I think Sean Payton, I'll take, in my right eyes, I'll take 2 wide receivers and give Jameis another chance.
The problem is how much is that going to cost?
I say sign Jameis to a 2-year, $30 million, but with a bunch of incentives.
Do you guys? What's the cap situation right now?
We are negative $61 million in the cap right now.
Negative $61 million. Oh,
that's
man.
That's because of the cap hits on Marcus Williams, and Marcus Williams is the main reason why we in that. Marcus Davenport and Teron Armstead too. So we're getting all 3 of those players right now is killing us right now in terms.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, if you could pay Jameis, I'm fine with paying Jameis, but I think your better bet is to go with the quarterback in the first round, have him on a rookie contract, and start trying to fix your cap up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say we start doing that, but the issue is after this season, I think a lot of teams are starting to realize the Saints have no weapons.
Yeah, that's fine.
Besides
Kenny
Michael
Pickett,
Thomas,
I think Kenny
this
Pickett in
team
that
is
dome down
awful.
there in the Bayou would be amazing.
Mhm.
All right, here we
I feel
go.
like he will be good in New Orleans.
Yep, 2-minute warning. We're coming out of it. Tua in the shotgun here on 2nd and 1. Tua takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Duke Johnson, and Duke Johnson will get the first down, gain of 3. Ooh, a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a holding versus the Dolphins.
Holding offense. Number 73. 10-yard penalty. Replay.
Number 73, Austin Jackson, gets called for the holding. The left guard. Let's take a look. Did they make a good call here? Yeah, his hands are on the outside. Yup, that's a hold. Yup. You got to get your hands on the inside of their chest plate. You get them on the outside of the shoulder pads, you're going to get called almost every time. So now it's 2nd 11 from their own 24. Tua takes the snap. 4-man rush, quickly throws it over to the right side, and Waddle makes the grab, and he will get a gain of 10. So now it'll be 3rd and 1. So they get all the penalty yards back, but they lose a down. CJ Coben says, love your energy, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like button and subscribe. But thanks for stopping by. All right, so 1.5 minutes to go. They're letting the clock wind. They're not in a hurry. Chris Greer, with that mask on, he looks real young. How old is Chris Greer, I wonder? Uh-oh, Tua screaming at his receivers to get into the right position. Had to go all the way across field. All right, in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Uh-oh. There looks like there's going to be a timeout for the Dolphins. The ref from that sideline comes running on the field with 2 seconds left on the play clock. They call their second timeout. So that'll be 1 minute and 12 seconds now with only 1 timeout for the Dolphins. Tim, what does the WFT have? Does the WFT have a good cap space? Yes, they do. They have a pretty solid cap space, but the big problem is they don't have a quarterback under contract. So a lot of that may go to a quarterback if they make a move. But I believe they have like somewhere in like the $50-60 million range for Washington. They're like 5th most cap space going into next season.
And you got the opposite, negative $61 million in the cap for New Orleans Saints next year.
With no quarterback under contract. That is insane. All right, Tua in the shotgun.
But here's a good thing, though.
Hold on 1 second. Tua in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap. Steps back. Oh, finds Waddle in the flat immediately, and Waddle catches it in stride. And it'll be first down. Dolphins out of bounds with a gain of about 10. Nice play there. Finding the open man and moves the chains. All right, Spoil, what were you going to say?
I am happy that we ain't doing this Taysom Hill thing. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, that was
we ain't
good.
gonna do no Taysom Hill stuff because that's not gonna work.
Absolutely not. All right, 1st and 10, 1 minute and 7 on the clock. Tua in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Tua takes the snap, 4-man rush. Tua looking to his left, throws to his left, has a man open, and he turns upfield, and it's Waddle again with another gain of about 17 yards. Number 17 goes for 17, and he's out of bounds, 1 minute and 2 on the clock, and now they're in Saints territory up to the 40-yard line. Nice route there by Waddle. The 6th overall pick out of Alabama. Tua used to throw to him in college, so they have a great connection there.
Good route.
Yep.
He made C.J. Gardner-Johnson
Stumble.
stand in his break for too long.
Yep. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right for Tua. 1st and 10 from the Saints 40. Oh, we get a jump off sides, and it's going to be a dead play. He had a free rush to the quarterback. So that will be a dead play with a 5-yard penalty. Still 1 minute and 2 on the clock. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for fighting for old DC. I really appreciate it, seriously. 177 of you watching right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're here every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night. We'll also be here for all the playoff games. Great Energy Man. Who does Redskins need to win? Fins. That's right. We need the Fins to win. 3 receivers to the right. Tua in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to his right. Going deep and incomplete. The receiver had to play defense there. Paulson Adebo, rookie from Stanford. Great position there at the corner spot.
He's been working on that. I'm proud of Paulson Adebo because he had a problem with fast receivers.
Yep, there is a flag on the play, though. Looks like it's holding against the Dolphins.
Marcus Davenport is killing their tackle right now.
Oof. Number 68 gets called Michael Dieter. No, sorry, 63 gets called Michael Dieter. He said 68 by accident, it looks like. The center looks like he is the culprit. Oh, yep, he held Pete Warner. Good call. Pete Warner, man, I'm loving him. I wasn't the biggest fan of him coming out of Ohio State. I had like a 5th round graded on him. I think you guys drafted him in the 2nd, and he's been awesome.
Yeah, no, I think we drafted him in the 3rd.
Oh,
right?
okay. 3 receivers to the right.
No, that was Paulson Adebo. Yeah, we drafted him 2nd round.
Yep, Tua steps up into the pocket, avoids the rush, throws it over the middle, and has his man caught by Smith. And it'll be a gain of about 13 yards. All right, 47 seconds and counting now. They are in field goal range up to the 32. It'd be a 50-yard field goal attempt. And did the Dolphins use their final timeout? No, their challenge, it's a booth review. Did he catch the football? Oh, it's so close. He did bobble it, but did it hit the ground? Here's the angle. All right, he clearly doesn't have it here, but it's not touching the ground, not touching the ground, not touching the ground. No, that's complete. He has it pinned against his leg.
No, he has it pinned against his leg, but you can see the tip of the ball scratch the ground.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's in possession of it. It's a weird way of being in possession, but it looks like he's got it pinned to the ground. It doesn't really bobble after that. It's not clean,
I don't think that's
but he looks like
catch.
he's clearly pinned against the ground or pinned against his
not a
leg.
catch.
It doesn't bobble. After it hits the ground, it doesn't bobble at all.
It do bobble because the ball switches positions. You can see it. Look at that. Look at the ball. It's changing. His hand's not controlling it anymore.
I don't see it changing. His
Look
hand.
at the knee. Look at the knee.
Yeah,
You
look
can
at the
see
knee. I'm looking at
and
the knee. I'm looking
hand.
at the knee.
Look at the ball. That's not control. His hands, he don't have no control. The ball took care of that. I'm watching the play. He don't have no control. You can see the
I don't
arm
know,
slipping out
man.
right from his
I
knee.
really don't
I
know.
think that's not a catch. I don't really think that's a catch. Because look at the control is lost. He don't have no control at that point.
It looks to me like he has his wrist pinned against his leg.
Yeah,
he has the ball
and
pinned.
the ball is moving. The ball is moving. You can look.
I mean, the ball's moving because he's moving, but I don't think the ball has any extra bobble. Like, the ball is moving, of course, because he's moving. Like, remember, the ball is allowed to hit the ground. They got rid of that rule. So the ball is allowed to hit the ground. It's a matter of, did you have possession of it as it hit the ground? That's the key. So even though it hit the ground,
have possession.
Well, that's
I don't think he.
Well, that's the argument.
He didn't have.
He didn't have
control.
clean possession, but it looked to me like he had it pinned
control.
against his leg. To me.
Because the NFL rules that it has to be blatant obvious. That blatant obvious is showing that he did not have control of that.
Well,
ball.
it has to be blatant and obvious to overturn it. And that's the point. It has to be blatant and
See,
obvious
what
to
they're checking
overturn it.
did he have control of the ball? He didn't have no control of the ball. He was
I
still
just
moving on his
disagree.
way down. And it hit the ground, and then he picked it, and you could see it. The tip of the ball did hit
But
the ground.
he
That's
had
what
it
they're checking.
pinned to his leg with his left arm, his left wrist. It doesn't matter if it hits the ground. Sean Payton's like, it hit the ground, it hit the ground. Hitting the ground is just half of the argument. It's, did it hit the ground and he not have possession? And when it hit
I'm
the
not
ground,
talking about the ground. I'm talking about possession. Did he have possession?
Yeah,
and control
I don't
of the
see him
football?
overly
He didn't have
moving.
no control. He
let's
don't
see what
have
they
no
call.
control.
I think the call is going to stand, is my prediction. Let's see what they say.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Stands as called. I agree.
I-
It looked like he had possession pinned against his leg. back cannot touch the ground before the catch. The ball can touch the ground. Yes, it absolutely can touch the ground.
It can. They changed that rule because referees are stupid and they can't tell what a catch is.
But it looked like it was pinned against his leg. And yes, it's not clean. It's not he didn't have like great possession, but it looked like he had possession in a weird way with his arm and his leg. It was in his possession. Are they trying to use his timeout? They shouldn't have to use his timeout. They should have to reset the ball and start the clock. They're going to run it as soon as they set the ball. Run the clock. 33 seconds here in the second quarter. John Perry, the officiating analysis. Let's see what he says.
To coaches. If the play stands, here's what the clock will be.
Set the game clock to 39 seconds. The clock will start. Am I ready for play signal?
Well, they're going to give it to him. They're going to give him the opportunity to save that timeout.
Wow. He did clearly call timeout, and they let him take it away. Interesting. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Tua going deep, and Waddle could not bring it in. Looks like Tua threw it out of bounds. Good coverage there by Marshawn Lattimore, excuse me. 3rd and 2. I was combining Marcus Williams and Marshawn Lattimore. Watching, can you share the video portion so we can see? I watch it on YouTube TV, but if you want to watch the video portion, you can go to Google and go to NFL Byte, and you have to fight through the ads, but you can watch the video portion that way. But that's up to you guys. Good luck. But if you want to pay for it, I watch it on YouTube TV. 3 receivers to the left. Tua in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. Takes the snap. Here comes the rush, and down goes Tua! And that is a massive sack from Cameron Jordan. And the clock's going to wind down, and now they're out of field goal range. The field goal attempt now is like from 60 yards. Huge sack there from Cameron Jordan, just beating the right tackle. What a rush.
Over 100 yards.
4 seconds left. Will they go for the field goal attempt? It's going to be close to a 60-yarder now after that sack. 59, 60-yarder. That's going to be interesting. Brett Maher maybe has the leg. I don't know what Brett Maher's longest field goal is ever. Brett Maher, longest field goal. Brett Maher has made a 63-yard field goal. So he has the leg. I didn't know Brett Maher made a 63-yard. Oh, wait, it's not. I'm not Brett Maher. I'm an idiot. That's the Saints kicker. This is Jason Sanders going for the long kick. His long is 56 yards. And that was last season against the Cardinals. It is a 59-yard attempt from the middle of the field, from the Saints logo. They call him Logo Sanders. Just kidding. All right, there's the kick. And did he have enough on it? They don't make the mark. They do an ice the kicker, does Sean Payton. They called timeout. We got to see the kick. It was right down the middle, but I don't know if he had the leg or not.
Good. Sean Payton icing the kicker.
Yep. You have the timeouts. You may as well use them.
Facts.
Wow, that sack proved absolutely massive here. Will it... I guess I shouldn't say it proved it yet because it's still up in the air. 59-yard attempt. Logo Sanders. Jason Logo Sanders. That's what they're going to be calling him if he makes this. Here we go. Sanders. We got the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. It's wide right. Don't know if it had the distance, but either way, it's wide right. And that will be halftime. Dolphins 10, Saints 3. So, nope, Jason no longer Logo Sanders. Tried to hype him up before the kick. Didn't work out. He had the distance, too. Oh, that's unfortunate. He had the distance, and it was wide right. Wow. The 59-yard attempt is no good. 190 of you watching right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. There's only 75 likes and 190 people watching. Please. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're here every Monday night, Monday night, Sunday night, and Thursday night. No, Tim, San Francisco has head-to-head over Philly. San Francisco gets the 6th seed, then Philly gets head-to-head over New Orleans. That's not how it works. If it's a 3-team race and you don't have a clear head-to-head winner of, like, maybe if one team beat the other 2 teams head-to-head, if you don't have that,
NFC record
then yes, then it goes to conference record. So then it's a matter of who has the best conference record. And right now, the Saints are 5-5, the Eagles are 6-4, and the San Francisco 49ers are 6-5. Excuse me. So if the Saints win, the Eagles actually move to the 6th seed, and the Niners get kicked out because the Saints would have the better. No, sorry. Yo, because this is not a conference game. So never mind. The Saints win. That moves Eagles to the 6th, and San Francisco would stay at 7. Sorry, babe. So the Saints winning only helps the Eagles right now. The Saints cannot take the 7th seed currently. But if the Saints win, the Eagles then take the 6th seed. It's kind of weird, kind of interesting. Like your energy. Thanks, Caesar. Appreciate it. Jason Rogers says, Tim, what's up, bro? Tim, can you get more emotional?
Status
sure
concerned, dude, the Ravens work Lamar too hard, bro. This is what I told y'all. I don't like these running quarterbacks like that because what they abuse their running ability. They really do, to the point where they start hurting themselves. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Who's the offensive coordinator for the Ravens?
For the Ravens, Greg Roman is terrible.
He needs to be fired.
He needed to be fired 3 years ago.
He needed to be fired. This is ridiculous. Y'all been running the same offense for 3 years. It's proven that Lamar could throw the football. Why are you not letting him drop back and throw the football for most of the time? It's ridiculous that he gets more options in running plays than passing plays.
If you want live video of the game, you can go to Google and go to NFLBite.com. We cannot show live video of the game on YouTube. But if you want radio-style play-by-play,
I just disagree.
hang out here.
I just disagree.
Hey,
Tim's lying to you.
He's there
lying
right
to all
now.
You guys.
There to disagree. So, I heard we're doing a boxing match, huh?
Greg Roman. Ugh.
Oh, you sick, Chris?
Yeah, I told you I felt under the weather.
Yeah, you're feeling on the weather. You got the vid? You got the Omicron?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Go get tested.
I don't care to.
I don't care to. Well, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, me
Jacob
too.
just got back from the movies. Nice. A gay channel. Thanks, Joey, I guess. Appreciate it. JK.
Y'all losing sport.
He loses his job.
I thought it was a compliment.
He's trending on my Saints page right now, saying Ron is in trouble for lack of fight against the Cowboys.
Who's in trouble?
Ron
Rivera?
Yeah.
For what?
For lack of fight.
From lack of fight?
Yeah, lack of fight against the Cowboys.
He's in trouble with who?
The
Snyder?
organization.
Wow.
And Snyder, or I don't know. They just say he's in trouble.
Where do you see
Famous
that at?
Indy says, "What happens if we win?" I don't know what you mean by we, but I just explained to the
screenshot it and
Saints.
send it to the chat for you.
Yeah, do that. For
All
sure.
right.
But I will take a look here at the standings for the Dolphins. What is the AFC looking like? Let's take a look at that too. All right. So we already went through in detail for the Saints. The Dolphins, however, so if the Dolphins win tonight, that will move them to 8-7. So they definitely will jump the Steelers. So they'll move them into the 10th spot.
Oh, it was an ex-NFL star. My bad. It was an ex-NFL star.
I gotcha. Interesting here. Okay, so it's the Ravens, the Chargers, the Raiders. Okay, how are they already decided the tiebreaker? So Ravens wins the tiebreaker versus Los Angeles based on head-to-head win percentage. Division tiebreak was initially used to eliminate the Raiders. Los Angeles wins tiebreaker over the Raiders based on head-to-head win percentage. That's weird. So why would they go to the head-to-head in this weird scenario first? Did the Ravens play? Oh, because all three of them have played. Because didn't the Ravens play the Chargers as well?
They got their butts whooped.
Yeah, they played the Chargers and they destroyed the
Oh, you
Chargers
talking about
34-6.
Brian Mitchell? Okay.
Oh, he's talking about Brian Mitchell? Yeah.
Yeah, I like Brian Mitchell so much.
Brian Mitchell did go off.
He tells it like it is.
Let's see here. We got.
Thank Tom
And then
Brady.
they lost to the Raiders.
Back in their place.
So the reason the head-to-head mattered in this three-way is because they all played each other. And then also the head-to-head would still matter because the Dolphins had played the Ravens. But did the Dolphins play the Chargers and or the Raiders also?
I think the Dolphins did play the Chargers.
Dolphins. They played the Raiders. They did not play the Chargers.
Oh, they didn't play the Chargers?
But they lost to the Raiders and they beat the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, they did.
This is going to get way more confusing
terrible.
because I'm not exactly sure how they do it when everybody's played each other. It's supposed to be head-to-head win percentage. So the Ravens lost. The Ravens lost to the Raiders but beat the Chargers. The Dolphins beat the Ravens but lost to the Raiders. So the Raiders then beat the Ravens and the Dolphins, but they lost to the Chargers twice, I think, actually.
That boy gone. That boy is gone.
No, they play him one more time. So are the Raiders still eliminated based on that? The Raiders should be actually in the lead right now. No, they're not in the lead right now because Dolphins aren't included. But once the Dolphins are included in the tiebreaker, then the head-to-head win percentage will go to the Raiders. So if the Dolphins win, the Raiders will actually move to the 7th seed because they're 2-1 in the head-to-head matchups. The Dolphins would be 1-1. The Ravens are 1-1. And the Chargers are 1-1. Man, this is interesting. Miami jumps to the 7th seed? How so? They beat the Ravens, but they lost to the Raiders.
Wait. What is going on? Ever since they added that 7th seed, it got too complicated.
Well, it's always been pretty complicated, but right now it's so complicated because there's so many teams with similar records.
Yeah.
So it's like there's literally a 4-game
And it's hard to tell what
four-way
they're going
tie.
by.
But there's also a
And it's hard
4-way
to-
tie
Yeah,
at 9-6.
Because Tim,
top
we
heavy.
don't know what they're going off by. Besides tie record, we don't know if they're going by conference record, division record, head-to-head matchups. We don't even know what they're going by.
Well, you're
unless they're going
supposed to
with all
go.
three.
You're supposed to go by head-to-head record and at first, and then if you have multiple teams, it's head-to-head percentage, which is pretty weird. But anyway, all right.
Tim, how you feel?
Fancy that.
Tim, how you feel about Russell Wilson about to get up out of there?
Is he really?
Oh yeah, he's leaving. There's no doubt. He is leaving the Seahawks. There's too
But
much.
it takes
beef
two to
between them two.
tango. I mean, I heard that the Bears sent like an offer the Seahawks couldn't refuse, and they still refused it.
I posted that.
I'm not gonna lie to
posted
you.
that.
I think the Bears should offer that again, but offer
No.
Field.
Offer
That'd
Fields?
be smart for Seattle. Offer Fields. You got your franchise quarterback already. You don't got to draft them, and you get the draft capital for this year.
I don't think it would be smart
be-
for the Bears though.
That
I would
would
just
be
keep
smart
Fields.
because considering that the Seahawks will be looking for a first round pick for this year because honestly, they are drenched out of picks.
I think
They
the
basically
Eagles
did what the Rams did, but
And you know
just
what?
worse.
I
think the
wouldn't do
Eagles
that
make a
because
move.
I don't know if Russell Wilson actually is who he is anymore. They
Well,
don't
you
look like
can't say
him.
that, bro, because
So
Russell Wilson's been through a lot.
I would
It's not
no
like he's
no
just that
for
quarterback who's just complaining about anything.
for
He's been through a
negotiate
lot.
for negotiation purposes, he's been trash. So since he's been trash, and I don't know how good that finger is on his throwing hand, you're not going to get that much capital out of me. I'm using that in negotiation. So if I'm the Bears, I would do Justin Fields and 3 firsts for Russell Wilson. That's what I would do.
I would never do that. That's
I wouldn't
that
do
is
it either.
crazy.
I mean, Tim,
Here's the
you
thing.
wouldn't.
Russell Wilson.
You
Wait,
wouldn't.
Darius. Here's the thing you're missing. Russell Wilson has the exact same thing Deshaun Watson has, and that's a no trade clause. He gets to choose where he goes.
I don't care about
And
that. That's
and-
irrelevant to me.
And the Bears wasn't on his list.
If
Like
I
you said,
think the
was
Bears
not
are
on his list.
stupid if they trade for Russell. I think they're moronic.
They are because
they already have a great young
not,
quarterback in Justin Fields.
and they're not even Super Bowl ready.
So who would you rather want, Justin Fields or Russell Wilson?
Justin Fields.
You a liar. I know you are.
No, because you got to
It's
look
like
at the
the
entire
future-
picture.
Wait, Darius, do I
I'm
have
trading
no-
3
no, I have
first
it.
rounds.
Wait.
Hold on.
Darius, Darius,
Listen,
wait.
listen, Lindis. Listen. I'm trading 3 first rounds, and I'm
my
paying
God.
Russell Wilson $40 million.
Tim,
I'm taking Justin
agreeing with
Fields.
you.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I would take Justin Fields too. But the mere fact that they were willing to trade for him anyway, if I'm Seattle, I'm asking for the trade, but with less. But I'm
Well, they were
asking
only
for
willing to
Fields in
trade it
return.
because they didn't have Fields yet, right? That was before the draft.
No, that was after the draft.
Did they try to offer the trade after the draft? or
They
before
tried to
the draft?
offer that after the draft. Yes.
Bears offer to
I think they tried to do it before.
Seattle.
I think they did offer before, the whole Fields thing.
Russell Wilson trade. When was this done? No, this was back in March. Russell
But if
Wilson
you're
trade
Seattle, you wouldn't do that?
Bears offered 3 first-round picks, a third, and 2 starters for Russell Wilson. This was before the
Khalil
draft.
Mack. Khalil Mack was in that offer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it doesn't.
He
Well,
was
that
in
doesn't
that
say.
offer.
Fair enough. It doesn't say it there, but he may have been. But
Tim, I disagree. I think they do it.
oh, Mark Hearns posted a NFL playoff scenario in the Discord. Thank you. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that.
The last thing I want is a Lamar / Jalen Hurts.
Y'all might trade for Russell Wilson.
I'll be okay with that because the Saints are in that time where they could need a
I don't
win
see it,
now
Mark.
quarterback.
Post it
So
again,
with
Mark.
the
'cause I
Saints,
don't
it makes
see
a
it.
lot more sense. And it could be a good opportunity to get rid of some capital too.
True. All right, here we go. We're about to start the second half here. So, Dolphins kicking it away to the Saints. 10-3 now. And it will be a touchback. Nice kick by Sanders. All right, so Ian Book will get the ball back
Just to watch his
down
guy,
by 7.
Ian Book.
He was my favorite college player last year. He's actually my favorite college player of all time.
Hey, that means you got poor taste.
The sarcasm is heavy. I like James R. Allard says Drew Brees will play the second half.
If only, I bet Drew Brees in his suit is still better than Ian Book.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ian Book in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throws it to the tight end underneath. And it'll be a gain of 3.5, depending on the spot. They may have even given him 4, actually.
Thanks,
What you
Jesus.
on, says
Jesus.
Famous. What you on?
You keep saying
In
that,
the
and
direct
we
messages.
already
Okay.
know this.
There it is. I got you. All right, we'll take a look at it next commercial break there, Mark. All right, here we go. Ian Book under center. Kamara the single back on 2nd and 6. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara, and Kamara will just get what he could. Gets a gain of about 2.
Callaway would be a good deep threat. He'd be a solid 3 or 4.
Yeah, Callaway cannot be your number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Can you watch it free on a laptop? Yeah, if you
No.
watch it, if you go to NFL Byte, go to Google NFL Byte, you can watch it there. What's up?
I wouldn't trade Michael Thomas. I'd keep him.
I don't like Saints fans are
Because
losing. They're like this.
I think the Saints just need a 2. They just need a 2.
No, it's
need
more important than just weapons.
All right,
like,
Book takes the
Thomas
snap,
really hurt the
drops
feelings
back,
of the
throw it
city.
to the left, and incomplete, nearly picked off by Van. What's his name? Ginkel?
Van
Is that
Noy?
really his- I think his name's
No, it
Van
can't be Van
Ginkel.
Noy.
Van Ginkel nearly picks it
Van
off.
Sprinkle.
All right, so that'll bring up. Is that 4th down already? May have been 4th down. Yep, Gillikin in to punt it again. Oh, Javon Holland, the rookie, back to return it from Oregon. The safety. And he will fair catch it at the 24-yard line. Interesting.
I do. I draft Chris Olave.
No,
And then
Garris, we're not the same as y'all. Literally, I don't care about Thomas talent or not. He really hurt the city of New Orleans. The Saints fans do not like Thomas anymore because of what he did.
Bro,
Because of what he did.
This is
He
about
left his brothers. We could care less. We wish you was right. Terry McLaurin is way better than Michael Thomas. You wanna know why? He has a way better personality and spirit, and he do it for the city. Thomas, if all he want is money, he could get out of here.
I give y'all the Ron Pay for it right now, straight up.
I'll be okay with that. I want Thomas out of New Orleans after what he did.
I love Michael Thomas on his team as a 2. All he do is go short anyway. Might as well.
You want to turn into his inner Antonio Brown, then he could get right out that door.
But ain't nobody. Well, somebody would trade for him. Let me say, ain't nobody would trade for him. But somebody would. But you're not gonna get that much compensation back because of that foot injury.
This doesn't give me much new information there, Mark.
And it's bad, and it's real bad. Everybody you ask them about Michael Thomas, they'd be like, "Oh."
But I would
don't care no
consider
more.
if I traded for Russell Wilson.
If he's in the offer, then yeah, I'm okay with getting rid of Thomas.
I'm not trading
No.
for Thomas.
Then why would Russell Wilson? Well, Russell Wilson probably be mad he left. Because if they get Michael
We
Thomas,
do have to keep Thomas. Then he got to fix that attitude. You can't do what he just did.
Hey, puppy.
You disconnected yourself from the team. You put yourself in a situation where you couldn't play, and then you also wanted to disrespect other people on social media with cryptic messages.
hey, he's still a good talent.
I'd rather have a good personality than good talent.
The most receptions by a rookie. Look at that boy right there, Michael Thomas. You see him. Read it and weep.
I'm a puppers.
Them hated on Waddle. And Waddle's proving them wrong.
And plus, if we do keep Thomas, then what we're going to do is go Pickett, then David Bell, hopefully.
Jalen Waddle, 93 catches this season. That's nice. I
Yeah.
still don't think he should have been the 6th overall pick, but that's just me.
Me neither.
Worth it. Proved you wrong.
I agree. You don't draft slot receivers in the first round.
Hey,
All
he's
right,
more
here we go.
consistent than Jamar Chase.
We're getting back into it here. All right, Tua in the pistol. Tight end goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left now. Takes the snap. Hand off up the middle. No, yes, up the middle for Lindsey. And Lindsey will dive ahead for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. There's Waddle, man. Waddle.
I mean, he offers a ton of position flex.
Well, I like him. He's been running some phenomenal routes. Getting open, the out routes. Little slant, little double move. Look at that out route right there. I'm
His
liking
out route is his best ran route. His out route is his best route.
It's smooth, that's for sure. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Dolphins. 2 in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Kicks his leg up, takes the snap, hand off to the right side for Lindsey. Lindsey trying to hit the outside, and he will not. And he loses the 4 yards he gained last time. So that'll be now 3rd and 10
I knew I was right about Tua.
74 completion percentage. Yep, you was right.
12:45 to go here in the third quarter. All right.
To be honest,
3rd and 9.
I thought I would never do this.
Right.
Yeah, I might have spoke too soon.
Here we go. 3rd and 9. Waddle in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Now Mike Gesicki motions over, and he's still on the left. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Tua steps up into the pocket. Going deep and intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore.
I can't believe he tested him.
basically a short punt for the Dolphins because he just took a deep shot.
I can see what he's saying on that. He just let it sailed on him. I can see what he saw.
Let's take a look here at the replay. Am I super behind? Anyway, stepped up. Oh, yeah, he had him. If he threw it down more, yeah, he just overthrew him like a mother.
Yeah, it just sailed on him.
Yeah, he was open.
I don't know about open. It would have been tough because he would have ended up being triple teamed.
Waddle was open. They had no one in the middle even guarding it.
Yeah, it was cover 2, but both safeties were collapsing on it. Well, Marshawn Lattimore is not a safety, but he was playing safety basically on that one. All right, here we go. Ian Book under center. Getting the ball back after the turnover on their own 36-yard line. They have a lineman in as a tight end on the right side. Takes the snap. Play action. Book steps up. Plenty of time. Nowhere to go, though. Now he keeps it, and he's going to lose a yard. There is a flag on the play as well.
Ian Book is terrible.
Should
I
be
don't
a
know why
holding.
I draft him.
This is awful.
Illegal formation, it looks like.
Double up.
Tim, chat's way behind. I believe it. Because YouTube sucks.
Try to force the ball down the field.
Illegal formation offense.
Number 64 reported eligible.
Oh, for once, I did listen to Tim. I'd rather listen to Tim than listen to Jared. Tim less cocky about it. But I did listen to Tim about the quarterback.
All right.
How am I cocky?
All right, I'll come back in. I know that you guys like to, or you wanted to chat it up, but I was trying to listen to the ref there. But anyway, I'll come back in a minute, okay? All right, here we go. Book under center. Puts the receiver in motion. Ingram the single back. Takes the snap. Play action. Book on 2nd 11. Going deep and caught by Callaway. First down, gain of 13. All right, Ian Book's had a couple of nice throws. I will admit that. And a nice catch there by Callaway. Tough catch. Tough catch. Holland in the game, rookie, making the tackle. 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Book under center, Ingram the single back. 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and it will be a gain of 2, maybe 3, depending on the spot. Wilkins in there on the tackle. Was just about the timeout? Yeah, I just saw it. Baby Ryan says, please more game info. Russell Wilson out. Yep. All right, 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Book under center. Ingram the single back. Puts the receiver in motion. 2 tight ends on the right side. Takes the snap. Play action. Book setting it up. Now rolling to his left. Avoids the rush. Still looking downfield and throws and gets rid of it. Good job by Ian Book not to take the sack there. Avoids the rush. So that'll be 3rd and 8 for the Saints. Book's already been sacked 4 times tonight. And he had pressure right there. But did a good job. Corner was bearing down on him. All right. 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, he already has 0 for 2 and has a pick 6, and he's been sacked 3 times. The Dolphins have been sending a lot of pressure on 3rd downs. All right, Saints will use the timeout. The clock was winding down, so that's going to be a valuable timeout here in the second half. Sean Payton not happy on the sideline here. You got to be faster, saying, let's go, to Book. Looked at Book and says, you got to be faster. You saw his mouth move. Twin Saber Duel says, I am back. Let's go Saints. What's up, bro? 139 of you here. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We've done great tonight on new subscribers. I believe we've got like 30 new subscribers. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys are enjoying. All right, it's 10-3. Dolphins on top. Saints have the ball. Saints in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Here comes a 4-man rush. Book steps up, and he's trying to avoid it, and he cannot avoid the rush for long enough. Jones comes up with the sack. So that'll be 4th down and long for the Saints. They're going to have to punt it away. Boo, boo. All right, Gillikin, another punt. And it'll be fair, caught at the 14 by Javon Holland. Here comes the Dolphins offense again. Tua tonight, 14 for 18, 116 yards. He does have an interception. The interception was more of like a punt on 3rd and 9. Just threw it way downfield. Ended up basically equating to a short punt. Don't know if he had anybody open. Looked like, hey, give his receiver a chance. But unfortunately, it was overthrown. It wasn't a good ball by any means. His receiver may have been able to have a chance if he threw a better ball. But he sailed it on him. And Marshawn Lattimore ended up with the pick. So the difference in this game right now is a pick 6 for the Dolphins. Without that, the Dolphins would also only have 3 points. The Saints defense has been pretty stifling. You can see here 14 carries, 40 yards. That's right around 3 yards a carry, just under 3 yards a carry. That's not very good. Saints having one of the best defenses against the run in the league. And Tua, 14 for 18, but not a lot downfield. Jalen Waddle has 7 catches for 62 yards, so pretty much everything going towards his way. Callaway, the leading receiver right now for the Saints, 3 catches, 42 yards. Book 7 for 11, but he's taken 5 sacks. That is a lot of sacks taken. We can beat anyone when healthy. Any free agent you want to pick up in the offseason, let's go WFT. I haven't really taken a deep dive into those. Really, all I care about is a quarterback right now. But I would love to get some linebacker help as well. But I don't know about specific players yet. I haven't really looked into who's going to be available off the top of my head. I would be interested in Mike Williams, the receiver from the Chargers, if they let him go. I think he'd be a really good complement for Terry McLaurin. McLaurin, more of a speedster, deep threat, route runner underneath as well. Can do a lot with him. But Mike Williams is more of the big guy, red zone target, go over the top. All right, Twin Saber, relax. We don't have to blow up the Saints. Just relax. I know you're excited. All right, Twin, relax. All right. Tua in the shotgun. Duke Johnson. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And no, it's a play action. Looking for Waddle. Great defense there by Roby. Malachi now wants to throw Dolphins in there. I like that. All right, Twin. If that happens again, we're probably going to have to time you out for a minute. Like, we don't need to blow up. We need the Finns to win. Yep. Dolphins would definitely help Washington with the win, but Washington needs to help Washington first. All right, 2nd and 10. Smith in motion, takes the snap, handoff to the left side for Gaskin. Gaskin will not get very far, gets a yard on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9. No. No. All right, 3rd and 9. What can Tua do here? 9:15 to go in the third quarter. They're up by 7. Saints defense has looked really good, though. All right. Tua. Empty backfield set now. 3 receivers to the right. Waddle in motion. Still on the right side. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Tua steps up. Going deep. Has a man with a step and caught by Hollins. Hollins with the step comes up with the big catch. Here we go. Wow, what a throw by Tua. Get hits as he throws. And it was pretty good coverage by Paulson. He was right in there. Uh-oh. Looks like it may be a challenge here by the Saints. Did he actually catch it? Ooh, there's a pass interference there. He was there early. Did the ball bobble? Let's see. Looks like he caught it, but did it hit the ground and bobble afterwards? You can't see it there. I don't think there's an angle to be able to see that he bobbled it. Yeah, to me, that's a catch. That is a nice catch by Hollins. Nice catch, but I think it's under review. Oof. Thoughts on Deron Payne, John Allen situation? I know they have a great friendship, and Deron said himself, it's all good. Brothers fight sometimes. Do you think that will affect their friendship? I don't think so. You're getting your butt kicked. Emotions are high. It's frustrating as all hell. And you just don't really want to hear it at all, right? And Jonathan Allen's coming over and he's saying something, and then Deron says something, and then Jonathan Allen says something back, and it just turns into then just escalated too quickly. And then Deron, you can't put your finger in a dude's face, and any self-respecting dude ain't gonna take that, right? Of course, Jonathan Allen can't throw a punch. You got to keep your head, but Deron Payne was the one that put his hands on him first, and when you're losing by, 21 or 28 at the time, it's going to be frustrating. Andrew Ortega says, go, Pack, go. Hey, Pack number 1 in the league now. Got the best quarterback in football. He's a stud. What up, Armin Brown? How you doing, bro? How are you doing? They are both competitive, which I think boiled the whole situation. They have the drive to win, which is always good. Yeah, I have no ill will against Jonathan Allen or anything. I still think he's a phenomenal dude. He's just a self-respecting man. If Jonathan lands that hook, Payne's in concussion protocol, potentially, yeah. But, sorry. It's just a man thing, I guess. Even though I think a lot of women would also be really ticked off, too. But, I don't care who you are. Unless you're a pacifist, if another dude comes up and puts his finger in your face, it ain't gonna be pretty. Tua takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Oh, flea flicker here. Tua sets up, throws over the middle, has a man open, caught by Waddle, and out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Jalen Waddle with the catch. And that is catch number 8 for 86 yards. And they are well inside Saints territory again. The flea flicker worked. Nice hesitation route for Waddle, getting separation from Marshawn Lattimore, little crossers. Marshawn Lattimore trying to go over the crossing receiver, losing Waddle for a second, and it's a big play. All right, Tua in the pistol. Gesicki goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Duke, and Duke laying the wood. Oh my goodness gracious. Gets a 10-yard run. Oh. Who's that linebacker? Holy moly, Bond got put on his buns. Duke Johnson. Wow. That is a run right there. Duke may have knocked himself out. Not literally, but he might be a little woozy after that one. Oh, here we go. We got a formation of a Wildcat, and it's a handoff up the middle, and for a gain of 4, Philip Lindsay with the carry. Why don't we have cheerleaders, WFT team? I thought we had cheerleaders. That's news to me. The only front office bright spot off this offseason is Julie Donaldson. Is take Tua in a heartbeat? Take Tua? I'm good. Tua's playing well, though. I'm happy for him. 2 receivers to each side. Lindsay in the backfield. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Lindsay, and Lindsay will get a gain of 2 or 3. Does anyone else in the chat know who Eric Estep is? Eric Estep. That sounds familiar. Eric Estep. Eric Estep? Actually, no. I've never heard of him. I thought it was somebody else. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Tua takes the snap. Steps up. Flicks it up into the end zone, and it was batted down harmlessly to the ground. There is a flag on the play, though. That'll bring up 4th and goal for now. But let's see what the flag is. Can you get emotional, Tim? Like, can I get emotional? That's funny.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Before the pass, holding defense, number 22. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 93.
Wow.
That penalty is accepted. And for half the distance to the goal from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Wow, a roughing the passer call. Really? Oh, I don't like that call. I don't like that call at all. That's a weak call. I mean, he just got rid of the football and they're diving on him. Whatever. That's a weak call. What are my thoughts on Jennifer King? I don't know anything about her as far as how good of a coach she is. I mean, Gibson was leading the league in rushing yards at one point, or leading the NFC, I should say. So good for him there. But you know, I don't have one way or the other about her. Tua takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Duke, and Duke this time is going to get stuffed on the run for no gain, so it's still going to be second and goal from the 1. Can the Saints hold him out of the end zone? Get the 7th seed over Baltimore, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles based on their percentage against common opponents? Really? I don't think so. I disagree. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Lindsay in motion, takes the snap. Tua, trick play, jet sweep to the Jalen Waddle, and he gets the touchdown. They faked the read option to the left. Or the option, I should say. Not the read option, the speed option. And Jalen Waddle, they give it to him on the reverse. And Waddle gets the touchdown. Tim, Hassan, any answers on projection for QBs next year? Oh, I think we should draft a QB in the first. There's some interesting ones. There's Ritter. There's Kenny Pickett. There's Sam Howell. I don't know how they feel about Matt Corral. I'm not the biggest on Matt Corral. I'm not Malik Willis train at all. I don't want Malik Willis at all. But, yeah, we'll see. But there's definitely some options, and we should end up with right around a top 10 pick, so we should be in range. All right, Sanders makes the PAT, so the Dolphins go up 17-3. Can the Saints produce any offense here? Oh, look at Waddle. That's funny. Playing on his last name, waddling around. Well, Waddle is his touchdown celebration. Waddle, Waddle, Waddle. 167 of you here right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We're 10 likes away from 100 likes. Come on, let's get 100 likes on the video. 100 of them. All we need is 10 more. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Yo, Tim, can't wait for the top 10 pick. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, DRG. What's up, DRG? The NFL is stupid. It apparently doesn't know that the terrible officiating is ruining their viewership. Well, there's a lot they don't know. Lols. Stop elbowing? Stop bowing? I don't know. All right, there's a couple more likes. There we go. Let's get to 100 likes, everybody. 100 likes. So Tua gets credit for that touchdown. So that's a completion for Waddle. Easiest touchdown throw in the books, right? I have to be happy about something because everything else in the season's trash. I feel you, bro. I feel you. If you like the stream, it helps share the stream out more, so make sure you like the stream. Thanks, Fight for LGC. Appreciate it. Rooting for the fans, though. I like their 1-7 comeback story. Oh, yeah, the Dolphins? Yeah, that's probably the worst record in history to make the playoffs. 1-7. I wonder if there's anybody ever had a worse record than 1-7, but still came back to make the playoffs. Probably not. Oh, what's the Dolphins' record? I was wondering why I said 7-7. Sorry, I missed that, Rogers. Yes, they are 7-7. 165 people in a national televised game. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's incredible. And yeah, it's been consistent, so it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody being here. 150 of you here right now. We're so close to 100 likes. All right, about to get back into this. So the Saints will get the ball back with 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Down by 14 now. And we have a touchback from Sanders. Let's see if the Saints can get anything going. Look at the teams they beat. That's the issue. Hey, I'll take it however you can get it, right? Tim, who are you drafting number 1 and number 2 in this draft? Number 1, I think, should be Ritter, and number 2 would probably be Kayvon Thibodeau or that other defensive end. I can't think of off the top of my head. Was it Ohio State's defensive end? Or maybe Michigan's? I can't remember. There's another guy that's really, really good, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But I love Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon. He's hurt, unfortunately. That may hurt his draft stock, but he's still a stud. All right, handoff up the middle for Kamara. Kamara bouncing it outside to the right, and he will get the edge, and it'll be a first down from Kamara. A gain of about 10, 11 yards. That'll move the chains. So the Saints, they've had a couple of nice drives, but they just haven't been able to really punch it through, whether it be penalties or whatever. I mean, the offense hasn't looked good, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as bad as some people may think. All right, 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara. Kamara dancing around the backfield, and he will finally get across the line of scrimmage up for a gain of about 3, up to their own 38-yard line. Ritter ain't going top 15. They don't know as much as us. Well, we'll see what he does against Alabama. That's going to be the big deciding factor. Do you draft 2 like when we did RG3 and Kirk? No, because we already have Taylor Heineke under contract. So there's no need. Book under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Setting up. Looking. Finally throws it to Kamara in the flat. And he's going to lose yards. Oh, wait a minute. Is that intercepted? Kamara, I think, tried to drop it to not lose the yards. But I think that's intercepted. I think the Dolphins just intercepted that ball.
The ruling on the field was that forward progress to stop on the play holding offense, number 65.
Wow, forward progress stopped? Did he even catch the ball? Did he even catch the ball? I need to see the replay on this. That was interesting. I thought Kamara was trying to drop the ball.
He was a 3-time Pro Bowler.
It is third down.
At left guard being hurt, and then Toronto.
Can we watch the replay? Like, what are we doing here? I don't care about Sean Payton's face. Get him off the camera. I want to see, did he actually intercept that football? Oh, they didn't even show it. Iron Book takes the snap. 3rd and 12. Throwing it to the right side underneath. Caught by number 84, and he will get tackled after a gain of 7. Like 6.5. So that'll bring up 4th down, and they will have to punt it away. Down 14 here with 3:20 to go here. NFL officiating is the worst in sports. I feel you, dude. What's the injury for Thibodeau? I believe he tore his ACL. Missed the rest of the season, I believe. Kayvon Thibodeau injury. The dude's an absolute stud. Suffers a sprained ankle. Oh, it was a sprained ankle. Gillikin punting it away, and it will be caught, fair caught, at the 19 by Javon Holland. Speaking of Kayvon Thibodeau, Javon Holland, the rookie for Miami, is how I found out about Kayvon Thibodeau. For Washington, I was looking into safeties, and Javon Holland was listed as one of the top safeties in the last year's draft. And so I took a look at him, and I was watching the film, and number 5 jumped off the screen watching the tape. I mean, good grief. That dude was all over it for Kayvon Thibodeau, and I was like, oh, I want that guy. That guy's amazing. And then I look up, who's this guy? Kayvon Thibodeau. And then it's like, oh, he's projected to be the number 1 player in next year's draft. Darn it. Ritter 1, Corral 2. Interesting. Pickett 3, Howell 4, Strong 5, Zapp 6, Willis 7, Hartman 8. I know nothing about Zapp or Hartman. I haven't looked into them at all. I like Howell more than I like Corral. So I would probably move Corral to 4 and then Pickett to Howell 3. That's how I see it for now. But I still have a lot more to look into those guys. But Kayvon Thibodeau, I thought he tore his ACL. Returns from injury. What is going on here? Season-ending. Both players suffered season-ending leg injuries. Projected top pick came on its days over after getting ejected for this play, which is called targeting. No, that's not it. First half against the Golden Bears on Saturday night. Has he been playing? Why did I thought he got hurt? I thought he got hurt. Maybe I'm making it up. Why did I thought Kayvon Thibodeau got hurt? Oh, just... Okay, so he did get hurt earlier this year, but it wasn't season-ending. Okay. So he did get hurt. I was right on that, but he ended up coming back. Good. Can you believe the Eagles beat Washington? Yeah, that was frustrating. Zapp is the one setting records at Western Kentucky, and Hartman is a career backup from Wake Forest, but decent. Okay, I gotcha. Does Detroit have the number 1 at the moment? I thought the Jaguars have it, so they're probably going to draft the Thibodeau or the other defensive end. I can't think off the top of my head. All right, Tua in the pistol. at their own 19-yard line with the 14-point lead. They hand it off the middle to Philip Lindsay, and Lindsay will get a gain of 4 up to the 23-yard line. All right, 2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the left. Now Smith goes in motion to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Lindsay, and Lindsay will dive ahead for a gain of 3. You see there, Lindsay, man, he runs through that hole with reckless abandon. You know, like, he does not give 2 craps. He runs with purpose. I like him. Miami is head-to-head over Baltimore, which leaves Miami and the Chargers, which is a tie is broken by common percentage. That makes no sense to me. I feel like if it's not settled in the beginning, then it shouldn't be settled any other time. That's weird. I don't know. 3 receivers to the left. Waddle. Motion. Takes the snap. Drops back. 3-man rush. Steps up. Gets hit, but now he's rolling to his left, and he's going to run for it himself, and he's short. Nice hit there. I believe that was Williams. And that will be a 4th and 1 coming up. Tua thought he had an opportunity to run for it. But, man, it was Williams coming up heavy. That's PJ Williams, right? Not Marcus Williams? Don't they have another Williams? Number 26. Yeah, that's PJ Williams who makes the tackle. All right, here comes the punt. So the Saints will get the ball back. And it will bounce. Oh, it bounced off the Dolphins guy. And he will get it down it at the 12-yard line. It's Hollins. Wow. Whoever the returner was for the Saints didn't know the rule. If the Dolphins player touches it first, you're allowed to pick it up without fear of losing the football. So even if you muff it, they cannot get the ball back. I think Lindsay ran for 1K as an undrafted free agent in 2019. Yes, he did. I like Carr as a win now and draft a mid-rounder QB. The problem is you have to trade for Derek Carr, and I would rather just go get a first-rounder and keep Heineke. I think Sam Howell and him are pretty good. Takes snaps. Book, rolling to his right, throwing to the right, and it'll be caught. And it'll be a gain of 3.5. Was that Stills? Who's number 12? It is Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills back on the Saints. Or has he always been on the Saints? No, I'm getting it mixed up with Willie Snead. Sorry, that hair confused me. Okay. In my head. I was like, didn't they leave the Saints? But no. I think Kenny Stills has been here now. Takes the snap. Play action. Running up the middle for Kamara. Kamara will get a gain of 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Oh, we get some pushing and shoving here at the end. Wilkins in on it again. Wilkins being a little dirty. Heineke is literally going to be the best backup QB of all time. I don't know about that. Nick Foles kind of made a name for himself, didn't he? What's the score? Can't see on my phone and can't cast it on my TV. No problem. It's 17-3. Dolphins on top. But the Saints have the ball. Franchise backup, that is? Yes. I want to trade the house for Watson, but the only problem with that is that Sean Watson want to play for us because he's got a no trade clause. No, he wants to go to the Dolphins, so the Dolphins are going to make the move as soon as the Chargers are cleared. Bailey Zapp of Western Kentucky broke the NCAA record for the most yardage and the most touchdowns ever by a QB this year. Interesting. Bailey Zapp. I haven't looked at him at all. 62 touchdowns and nearly 6,000 yards. Wow. Who did he play? Did he play any good opponents? Okay, he played Michigan State, and they actually have a pretty decent defense if I remember right. And he went 46 for 64, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Wow. Interesting. He's not really a runner, but it's hard to judge rushing stats because college includes, so if you ever look at a QB's rushing stats and think, wow, they suck at running the football, the problem is that every sack is included in their rushing stats. So if you get sacked, they get subtracted. So it's hard to judge a quarterback by their rushing stats. But, yeah, I mean, so besides Michigan State, he didn't really have many great opponents. Indiana is probably a decent opponent for their level. 31 for 44, 365 yards, 3 touchdowns. Interesting. I mean, that's some crazy stats. His worst total for a game is 3 touchdowns. What's the least amount of yards? 281 was his worst game, and every other game was over 300 yards. Sheesh. Well, fair enough. I'll definitely look into him. All right, here we go. Book in the shotgun here. 3rd and 5 from their own 34. 4-man rush. Drops back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Caught guy Galloway, but Galloway is going to be a yard short at their own 38. What will the Saints do? Will they risk it? They're down 14 now with 14:45 to go in the 4th quarter. Looks like they are going to go for it. Sean Payton taking his chances. Oh, it must... I thought they had a decent defense, but I could be wrong. I don't watch a lot of college football, so... Book rolling to his right. Pumping. 4th and goal. 4th and 1 is no good. Incomplete. He didn't even give his receiver a chance. Threw it out of bounds. Oh, Callaway ran the wrong route. Oh, if Callaway would have ran a deep shot, unless he didn't run the wrong route. Man, if he would have ran a deep ball, a go route there, he could have been off to the races. There was no safety over top. All right, well, now the Dolphins will get phenomenal field position here. Everybody that sees this comment, make sure you subscribe. Appreciate it, bro. 139 of you watching. We're 2 likes away from 100. Jet sweep here for Jalen Waddle. We'll get a gain of 6. So the Dolphins are already in field goal range now and can make this lead up to 17 with the field goal. Waddle. 10 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Good for him. Good for him. Oh, it sounds like we got a new subscriber. Jerry W. subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Jerry, for subscribing. Tua takes the snap, play action. Steps up, avoids the rush. Now rolling to his left. Great pocket presence and finds Kazeki. That was a nice play at Kazeki out of bounds. Gain of about 10. That was a beautiful. That looked just like the drill. He dropped back, saw the rush, stepped up in the pocket, rolled to his left, and throwed on the run. That was perfect. Textbook by Tua. My bro DB, Trayvon Red, better than anybody? Good. Can you put the game on so we can watch it, please? Sorry, James. Can't watch it on YouTube, but if you want to watch the actual game, go to NFL Byte on Google. All right, Tua. In the shotgun, empty backfield set, 3 receivers to his right. First and 10 from the Saints 21. Throwing it up to the left, and it is incomplete. C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the coverage, and Mike Gesicki wanted a flag. Didn't get one. Let's take a look here at the coverage. Not enough. I wouldn't call it. And you could have called it offensive PI too, because Gazeki pushed off. I think there was two were tango in there on that one, so I'm good with the no call. All right, 2nd and 10, 12:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tua in the pistol. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Lindsey, and Lindsey cuts it back to the left, and we'll get a gain of 5. No, excuse me, it was Gaskins on the carry. So see the 3, I didn't see the 7. Looked like a 31 to me. I'd have to go 1 Chase, 2 Waddle, 3 Smith for wide receiver rookies. Is there somebody that I disagree with that? Definitely Chase number 1, no doubter. No doubter. Is there somebody out there that I would even contend? You might be right. 3 receivers to the right. Tua, empty backfield on 3rd and 5. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, quick throw to the left side, and incomplete. Warner hits the receiver, and no call for defenseless receiver, so it's 4th and 5, and that will bring out Jason Sanders to make this a 17-point game. Little too high there for Gaskin. And he got Gaskin hit on that one. Ugh. Floated that thing way too high. All right. 4th and 5. Sanders to come in and take a field goal attempt 34 yards from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good right down the middle. So now it's 20-3. Dolphins extend their lead with 12:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jerry W., what's up, bro? Tim, do your Redskins have a plan to get a new name? Yes. We will be a new name probably sometime in January, early February. There'll be a new name in Washington. Tim, why hasn't Washington utilized Gibson as a receiver more than 20 yards pass to him was... Sorry, that 20-yard pass to him was smooth ice? It's a fair question, considering that Antonio Gibson was a receiver at the college level at Memphis. I just noticed we got 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for the 100 likes. That's really cool. Thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate it. But no, it is a fair question of Gibson not getting used more in the passing game. I think one of the big reasons is that our screen game has just been horrific. We would love to get him the ball more in the screen game, but we are just terrible at setting it up. I don't know if we're just telegraphing something or what, but it's so bad, and that's probably one of the most frustrating things. But as far as, but also, yeah, I see you say we do it with J.D. McKissick. I mean, J.D. McKissick was definitely a third down back, so he's in on more passing situations. But another reason that J.D. McKissick is in on more passing plays and we use him more that way is because J.D. McKissick is a phenomenal third down running back in the pass blocking. So he's actually a good running back to pass block, which is obviously a really underrated portion of a running back spot, especially when you're talking about being used in the pass game. Sometimes you have to be used as a pass blocker. So I don't know exactly where Antonio Gibson rates in that, but I know that J.D. McKissick is really good at it. All right, what can the Saints do here? We got 11 for 16, Ian Book, 79 yards and a pick 6. But, I mean, only 11 carries, 33 yards for Kamara. The run game's not been very good. They're barely over 3 yards a carry. Ian Book needs to put his inner Drew Brees in and see if he can make a comeback here. Drew Brees had a ton of fourth quarter comebacks, but down by 17 is a tall order right now. Saints defense needs to step up and get a turnover or two. Why don't Washington pick up Derek Carr to be a starter? Oh, here we go. We're getting a return here from Montgomery. Montgomery going to the right side, spinning off, and he will get tackled at the 20-yard line. So not the best spot there. If the Saints lose, are their playoff chances over? No. Their playoff chances are not over mathematically, but they are definitely struggling. It will not be pretty, but they're not out of it by any stretch because they will be 7-8. The Eagles are 8-7, and I believe it's the Vikings that are also 8-7, so there will only be one game behind. Book in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, steps up into the pocket, avoids the rush, and dives ahead for a gain of 1. Tim, are the fans of DC wanting a new head coach? How do you feel about it? Yes, the fan base is so upset after that demolishing from the Cowboys. So a lot of the fan base is ready for a new regime. It's hard to judge, but hold on one second here. Book in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. 2nd and 8, takes the snap. Here comes the blitz again, and he goes down immediately. Javon Holland, the rookie, putting up the O for Oregon. That was cool. He put up the O for his alma mater, I think. But it's Javon Holland and number 55 in on the sack. Oh, no, he put a heart up. I thought he put an O, but no, he actually put a heart. Never mind. 3rd and 20. Ian Book in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara. Kamara's going to get a nice gain here, and he gets close to the first down marker. 3rd and 20, and they get 19 yards. All right, we'll hold the phone. Just heard something potentially very interesting from my source. A certain person from Seattle might be coming to Washington. Really? That would be interesting. All right, here we go. Book takes the snap and runs up the middle, and he will get the first down. So the Saints, they're not dead yet. The O would be for Oregon. That's where he went to college. If he did an O, but he actually did a heart. But I thought he did an O for Oregon, the University of Oregon. You know, Oregon starts with an O. 2 receivers to each side. Book in the shotgun. Takes the snap on a 3-man rush. And he throws it underneath, caught by Kamara. And looks like he gets a gain of 2 with forward progress. Maybe 3. There is a flag on the play, though. Has to be on the defense. Can't be holding on a 3-man rush. Right? This might be against the Dolphins. Unless it's an illegal formation or something.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, defense. Number 24. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first.
Byron Jones gets called for the illegal hands to the face. That would be interesting if we get him. But anyway, as far as the new coach here in Washington, personally, I want to see us get a quarterback, but I don't think so. I'm not ready to move on from Ron yet. There's some good things about Ron. All right, here we go. Book rolling to his right, and down goes. You got to get rid of the football. Wow, that is a horrible sack taken by Ian Book. Unbelievable sack. Book, you're out of the pocket. Throw it away. I can't believe he took a sack on that play. That is, oh my goodness. You cannot take a sack there, Book. That is unbelievable. All right, now it's 2nd and 21 at their own 26. Takes the snap, blitz coming. Steps up, and down goes Book again. The ball comes out. But I think he was already down by contact. 3rd and 28 now. Oh, he just got trashed. Yeah. Jeez. Joseph Osai, the rookie out of Texas, coming up with the big play there. Did he make him fumble it? Doesn't look like it. I think the ball came out after he hit the ground. Book in the shotgun on 3rd and 31. They do a delayed handoff for Kamara. Kamara trying to bounce it outside of the right, and this time nowhere to go. Oh, ball hits the ground again. And it is a touchdown. They're calling it a Dolphins touchdown. All right, well, we'll go to the review, but for now, Baker picked up the fumble and took it for a touchdown, and this game might be over. Did Kamara fumble the football? No, it is not a fumble from Kamara. The knee is down. Rowe stripped the ball after the play. So that will be Saints football still, but now they will have to punt it away. Down by 17. Sean Payton, no, it's not third down. It is fourth down. Sean Payton put it up saying it's third down. It's third down. No, it's not. It's 4th and 31. All right, so they do pick up the touchdown, so it's not the touchdown anymore. I was going to say pick up the flag, but there's no flag. There's no touchdown, so Blake Gillikin will be in to punt it away again with 8:20 to go, down by 17. Saints have no offense. All right, caught at the 30, and it will be up to the 38-39 yard line for the Dolphins. All right, the Dolphins looking to set up their 4-minute drill here. 4-minute drill meaning trying to take as much clock, much time off the clock as possible. Randy N says, wow, Finns beat up on a team with their 3rd-string quarterback. Yep. 4th-string quarterback, actually. Because they had Jameis Winston, then they had Taysom Hill. Actually, I think it was Trevor Siemian first, and then Taysom Hill, and now Ian Book. Or Ian Book, however you say it. Is this the Washington football team stream? Wow, great name. Yeah. I am a Washington football team fan, but I do every primetime game as well. But yes, Washington is my team. 148 of you in the chat right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We've done a great job tonight. I believe we're up to 2,752 subscribers. We got like 35 new subscribers tonight. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Randy, and I guess the Dolphins should feel good since Tua is on the same wavelength as Book. As pissed as I am about yesterday, you don't want to start changing coaches every 2 years. You don't gain anything doing that. I mean, it's just a matter of we're not talented enough. Washington fans were under some sort of I think they were misled in how talented we are. Ron even said this in one of his press conferences of winning the division was probably not the best thing because it, at least for the fan base, because it put unrealistic expectations for Washington. And we immediately lost the quarterback that we wanted to start, so we're basically going with our backup quarterback. And everybody's like, oh, Taylor Heineke, but Taylor Heineke's not that great. He had a good stretch of 4 games, but he's really not that good. But then also on top of that, all the other injuries, so we're just not good right now. But it's fine. We have a good base. We have some good players to start, to continue to build this team, and now we just need a quarterback to really let it get loose. Tua takes the snap after the pistol, and he will hand it off up the middle for a gain of 2. Saints need a good QB? Yes. I want the Saints to draft Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett will be phenomenal in New Orleans. It's like dropping Mac Jones in New England, and you see how well Mac Jones is doing because that's just the perfect system for him, I think it'll be the exact same thing with Kenny Pickett. If the Saints end up with Kenny Pickett, that's going to be so dangerous. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Single back formation. Pitch play to the right now for Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson will get tackled by Pete Warner, but there will be a flag for a horse collar. And honestly, he did grab in that area. Did he pull enough? He did grab the back. But he didn't put his hands in there. Oh, he got stiff-armed. Oh, he did put his hand. Yeah, yep, that's a call. That's a call. He didn't grab the shoulder pads exactly, but he definitely... Or did he grab the shoulder pads? Oh, he did grab the shoulder pads. Sorry, I saw his undershirt, and I thought that was his shoulder pads. I thought he only grabbed the jersey, but on that review, he definitely grabbed the shoulder pads. Tim, do you think Washington fans get any input into the new name? Do you have any names you like? Yes. Well, we did put our input in. They asked a bunch, especially to the season ticket holders. They sent out questionnaires asking what names did people like. I don't think they're really listening to us, though. I think they're just doing whatever they want. But I am really in the tank for Red Wolves. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins after the horse collar. Tua in the pistol. Under 7 minutes to play. Tua takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Johnson, and Johnson will dive ahead for a gain of 4. So 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Dolphins, trying to run this game out. I'm in for the Red Wolves. Why do I like the Red Wolves? So first of all, our colors are burgundy and gold. If you look up a red wolf, they kind of have like a red gold fur, like a darker red, especially in the changes of the colors. So I think it matches the colors extremely well. I think the wolf is an amazing animal for the connection to the Native American without the bad name, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's bad name, but you get at the idea. Handoff up the middle here for Tua, and it is Duke Johnson getting a no gain. So clock continues to run. It'll be 3rd and 6. 6 minutes to go. But anyway, so I think the wolf would be a great way to tie back to the Native American without the offensive language to a certain group of people that are not Native Americans. The certain group of people is a completely different group of people than the Native Americans because the Native Americans don't give 2 craps about the name. But anyway, off my soapbox. But I think that'd be awesome to keep that connection. There's so many cool things you could do with the Wolves, right? You could do, they call the stadium the Den, the fan base the Wolf Pack. I'll be back to this in a second. Tua in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Duke, and he gets tripped up, and he's only going to gain a yard. So that'll be 4th down, and they should be able to kick a field goal to extend this lead. But, all right, so you can call the stadium the Den, the fan base the Wolf Pack. You know, like a lot of teams have like a 3rd down noise when it comes to 3rd down. Like the Ravens have like a tombstone, or other places have like a lot of noises for third down. Ours could be a howl when it's 3rd down. You could, howl, you know, and the fans will all know it's 3rd down. I love that aspect of it. You could put on night games, you could put a full moon on the big screen and the wolves come out. You know, like I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think the Wolf's a great team name because the Wolves fight in a pack. Wolves hang out together. They hunt together. They live together. They hang out together. They eat together. They do everything together. And I think that's good camaraderie for the team aspect of it. Like, I put a lot of thought into this, actually. But also, you can get what I call PETA points, the animal organization, right? And red wolves are an endangered species. So they used to span all the way from Texas and all the way to New York, kind of the Appalachian Mountains. And that's an awesome animal for the NFC East. We're getting a punt here from the Dolphins, and the punt will be downed at the 1. Did he touch the end zone? No, it's at the 1 yard line. Ian Book's going to have to travel 99 yards. Anyway, so yeah, from Texas to New York. It includes Dallas, and it includes all the way to DC, Philadelphia, and New York, and it just covers the NFC East perfectly with this Red Wolves, but now they're endangered. They're now only basically in the Carolinas, and there's only a small set of them left, hence why they're endangered. So you could get PETA points and kind of bring awareness to endangered animals, and you could have fundraisers for them, and like you could have a good impact on the world with that as well. So yeah, there's a lot you could do with this. A fullback run here up the middle, trying to get some space, and he's gonna get a yard, it looks like. So anyway, that's why I'm a big fan of the Red Wolves. I saw a red stocking with gold trim, the Washington Stockings. That's funny. What are the other names to choose from? So the other leader in the clubhouse right now is Commanders, I think is most likely going to be it. Warriors is out now. Takes the snap, drops back, going deep, and makes the grab, and he's running for the races. Number 84 will get ran down by Javon Holland, but a huge play for the Saints. It's Humphrey making the grab on Byron Jones, going over top, giving a little moss action. And man, if he had any speed, he would have scored a touchdown. But instead, he was ran down by Javon Holland. All right, Book now up to the 41 of the Dolphins. Rolling to his right, play action. Looking, and he's just going to keep it himself and go out of bounds after a gain of 2. There's 3:15 to go in this game. Got to score quickly if you want a chance. Tim, are you a Washington fan the same way I am because of our dads? Yes, my dad definitely is a big Skins fan, and he definitely encouraged me to continue to be in there. Texas, New York is not the Appalachian Mountains. Well, the Appalachian Mountains is right in that range, and that's where they mainly ranged. Like, that's mainly where they went from. But yeah, I mean, the Appalachian Mountains definitely goes through New York, but not into necessarily New York City, of course. That's right there on the water, and same with D.C. But they spread around outside the Appalachians. I'm not saying they were literally on the tip of the mountain the whole way. But yes, the Appalachian Mountains are definitely all the way to New York. I don't know if it doesn't hit technically Texas, so true. But Appalachian Mountains definitely travels through there, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and everything. So yes, the Appalachian Mountains are definitely there. Commanders is an awful name. I agree. Tim, I love your ideals. Really cool. Go Red Wolves. Thanks, man. All right, Book in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Book rolling to his right. Throws it downfield, and it is caught, but no, out of bounds. He made the grab, but Humphrey could not keep his feet in bounds. Do we have to look up where the Appalachian Mountains are now? I'm going to spell this terribly. Appalachian Mountains. Maps. Can I get a better map than that? All right, Book in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left on 3rd and 9 at the Miami Dolphins 40-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Has to get rid of it. He does, but Kamara got knocked down and he couldn't get up and make the grab. So now it's 4th and 9. It all comes down to this. Appalachian Mountains. Images. Appalachian Mountains. So it only goes down to Mississippi, but it does hit New York. I thought it went into the Appalachian Mountains is... Yeah, it is. It goes higher than this. The Appalachian Mountains definitely go higher. Yeah, see? It goes all the way to Canada. I don't know why that one... And it goes down into Mississippi. So it doesn't quite hit Texas. But if you look at the Red Wolves... what's the word? Native habitat or something? That might not be the right word. But yeah, here's where the Red Wolves used to roam. Where did that image go? Here we go. See? They used to range all the way up to New York. You see, it tipped up here to New York, and they went all the way down to Texas. I think Dallas is like right in here somewhere. So it includes all of them: Pennsylvania, DC, Philadelphia, and New York, and Texas, and Dallas. All right, rolling to his right. Ian Book, 4th and 9. Avoids a rush. Now he finally throws, and it's intercepted. And number 29 still running around with it, and he finally gets tackled by Mark Ingram. It's Jones who makes the grab, and that is the ball game. Now it's just a matter of hanging out until the clocks hit 0. Saints have no timeouts left, down by 17, and the Dolphins have the ball. Like the Indians changing their names to the Guardians. Yeah, it sucks. I hate the name change. Don't get me wrong, but I am really big into the Red Wolves. I would love the Red Wolves name if I could get it, but it's freaking Dan Snyder. He sucks. He doesn't want to do anything positive. But I wish they would talk to me, because I think that would be a lot of fun. I should reach out to Jason Wright and talk to him about the Red Wolves. All right, here we go. Brissett is in the game now, so no more Tua. They're going to hand it off to Duke Johnson for a gain of 4. And they'll still have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Thanks for the extra 300, Miami. Nice. You made a bet tonight? There you go. Well, I shouldn't have made the anti-bet, because I definitely picked Dolphins in the under, and that worked. But then I decided to make an anti-bet from what I thought it was going to be, and pick the Saints in the over, and it wouldn't work. That's a funny name. I almost said your name, but I'm not going to say your name. I'm from Georgia, so we got to contend with not letting the Braves name go. Yeah, the Howl could be like the Vikings horn blowing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another good one. Yep, for sure. But yeah, good luck with the Braves, because yeah, I know they want to get rid of your tomahawk chop and all that stuff. It's nonsense. Jerry W. says, Tim, I noticed yesterday that the WFT has a good young tight end named Bates. Who is that kid? He is the tight end from Boise State. We drafted him in the 4th round, and he did make a nice play. He broke a couple of tackles. If he's going to be good in this league, I compare him to a Kyle Rudolph. He's got nice size. He's like 6'4", 250 pounds or so. Has great hands. He's nice at contested catches. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's a great run blocker. He really thrives in the blocking game. And he's a capable receiver as far as he's not beating anybody in man-to-man, but if they do run zone, he can do a good job of finding the opening in the zone, and if you throw it his way, he has pretty good hands. Actually, really good hands. That's one of his best attributes, probably behind run blocking, is his hands. But he's not a flashy guy. He's not a guy that's going to go over the top. He's never going to turn into the next George Kittle or Travis Kelce or Rob Gronkowski. But, he could be the next Kyle Rudolph, a nice solid tight end, a nice solid two-way tight end. And, I hated the pick when we first drafted him. I was so mad, especially considering they compared him to freaking Jeremy Sprinkle, who Jeremy Sprinkle is garbage tight end that we drafted a few years ago, who stone hands McGee. But this guy is nothing like Jeremy Sprinkle. He's more like Kyle Rudolph. 45-3 Dolphins. Free pizza and wings from Pizza. For real, no cap. See the link. I'm not clicking the link, but that's cool. I can look it up. From Pizza what? Pizza from Pizza what? From Papa John's or from Pizza Hut? What are you talking about? Takes the snap. Pitch play to Brissett. Philip Lindsay running it to the right, and Lindsay will get tackled for a gain of 2. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So they'll have to punt it away. Unless they go for it here, trying to end the game. If they go for it and get the first down, the game's over. Well thought out, dude. Red Wolves, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Faye. If we had Chase, Landon, Logan, William, JD, Cole, Jamin, and John, we win. Well, that's, yeah, that's a lot. Not John Bostic, though. John Bostic's horrible. All right. We're going to get another punt here from Parody, I think his name was. And the Saints will get the ball one more time with just over a minute to play. Speaking of Boise State, I'd try to pull Kellen Moore as my head coach. I mean, I would like a young head coach. So Kellen Moore definitely fits the bill. And if you draft a young QB, he could be a good mind to potentially develop a young quarterback. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. From Pizza Hut, Domino's, and Little Caesars. Okay, sweet. So I'll look it up, but that's cool. 45-3 Dolphins free pizza. 45-3. Austin Litkeys. That's like saying if you water, you would put out the fire. Oh, what did Austin say? Oh, yeah, that's true. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara. So, yeah, they're not even going to try. They're just running the clock out and calling it a day. Tim, what's our record if we stayed healthy? Oh, that's what you're trying to say. Okay, what's our record if we stayed healthy? I predicted a 9-8 season. So I think that's probably right about where we would be, is a 9-8 season. Do 20 push-ups? I'm not doing 20 push-ups. Thank you, though. Do 20 push-ups. Is that what you think streamers do? They just do 20 push-ups? Yep, they're just running this ball, so that is game over. So the clocks will hit zeros, and the Dolphins move to 8-7, 20-3 over the Saints. The Saints fall to 7-8, and they are now outside of the playoffs looking in. And they're going to have a tough uphill battle to get back in with 2 games remaining. They're not dead, but it's going to be tough. Kellen Moore has a lot of fantastic weapons in an O-line in Dallas. Yes, exactly. That's why it's really hard to judge. But then again, once Dak did go down, he had a few games where he had some backup quarterbacks looking decent. So I don't hate Kellen Moore. I would just have to think about it more, to be honest. I'm not anti-Kellen Moore, let's put it that way, but it's tough. You were pissed. I remember that. You hated the pick. It might end up being one of their best draft picks. Yeah, I was hot on the John Bates pick. Hot. I was not happy with that pick. I went off. Or should I just make it up? Should I just be like, I love the pick the whole time. He was the best pick we had. John Bates was the best. We needed that Saints loss. Yes, that helped the Washington football team for sure. Ira White, he has nice schemes with Dallas, but Washington needs a lot of help. Plus, NFL is rigged, so whatever they choose to win, I'm not into that. I mean, I could believe they do some, like, maybe there's some ways they maybe manipulate a few things, but I think that it's not, they don't literally choose the winners. Charging all the way, I subscribe. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Miami 66, Green Bay 6 in the Super Bowl. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's funny. Happy New Year's, everyone. What up, JK? How you doing, man? 119 of you watching. That's awesome. On a prime time televised game, we're getting some viewers now. That's amazing. Seriously, that is awesome. I think with Breeze, they had this game, they had to be a victory. Yeah, and with Breeze, yeah, this game would be a whole different game for sure, even though your receivers still suck. But Drew Brees is obviously a way smarter quarterback and can understand how to read a defense, and because he has years of experience, unlike Ian Book, and he would be able to read the blitz and slice and dice them with. It would be definitely better. Look up magnetic gloves. Why? I don't know what that's about. Congrats to Miami. The Saints need to upgrade at receiver big time. For sure, Jerry. For sure. For sure. But anyway, yeah, we're getting some big viewers here. This is fun. Guard is the second least important position on offense. Don't get it twisted. Brandon is the great player and all, but if we could trade him and get an elite tackle, that would be awesome. I'd say guard is the least important. No, I guess second least. I guess if you're saying the least important is running back, that's probably true. That's probably true. Running back might be the least important because everybody has a running back. Like, there's so many great running backs. Obviously, Derrick Henry's the best, and Christian McCaffrey's great, and Alvin Kamara's great, and there's some bests out there, but I mean, you see, like, Jacksonville had like a 1,000-yard runner and a undrafted free agent, James Robinson. So if you have a good offensive line, any running back can look good. Tim, what's the remaining on Russell Wilson's contract? That's a great question. You call the plays and don't blab too much. We'll watch again. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And a New Orleans team with fifth stringers from Kroger in Chicago. Oh, Kroger's. I remember Kroger's. I went to school in Northern Illinois. Jim Rockford. I went to school in Rockford. Do you live in Rockford? I went to school at Rockford University. Right there on Alpine, or South Alpine and East State Street. Tim, what's the remaining contract on Russell? Let's take a look here. Let's go to over the cap. Over the cap. Over the cap. Let's go to teams. Let's go to Seattle if I can find them. There they are. At the bottom. Close. So Russell Wilson, that's this year. So next year, Russell Wilson is a $37 million cap hit. The year after that, he's a $40 million cap hit. He is only under contract for 2 more seasons. And you would be able to cut him if you, God forbid, wanted to for $27 million. So I guess his last year, you could make money back if for whatever reason it doesn't work. But he would be a $37 million cap hit and a $40 million cap hit. And this year he was a $32 million. Oh, there's Tua now. What's Tua saying?
This league is hard to win in. What has allowed this group to turn it around so well?
Yeah, I think the guys spend a lot of time outside of the building with each other, and I think that's what's brought us closer within the team meeting room. You know, in our individual meetings, to get on the same page and do things, you know, that we want to do, essentially in the offensive game, in the defensive game, and then in the kicking game as well.
Before we started this interview, Jalen Waddle basically tackled you out here. You used him in a lot of different ways tonight.
So they say they made the playoff. They're in the playoffs now.
You're getting beat up out here. You used him a ton of different ways tonight. What has he brought to this offense, Waddle?
I think Waddle's brought a lot. You can see that when they do try to cover Waddle.
Okay, let's read how they all right. How do the Dolphins have the playoff spot here? Let's take a look at this. All right, so they're currently at 8-7. So, wins the tiebreaker over Los Angeles based on best win percentage in common games. Wins the tiebreaker over Baltimore based on win percentage in conference games. Division tiebreak was initially used to eliminate Las Vegas. Los Angeles wins the tiebreaker over Las Vegas based on head-to-head win percentage. That is so weird. See, okay, this is how I think it should work based on the rules. Let me take a look here at the rules. Playoff tiebreaker rules NFL. Tie-breaking procedures, right? All right, so if there's 2 clubs, you follow these. If there's 3 or more clubs, here we go. Okay, if 2 clubs remain tied after third or other clubs are eliminated during any step, tiebreaker reverts to step 1 of the 2-club format. Note, if 2 clubs remain tied after third or other clubs are eliminated during any step, tiebreakers revert to step 1 of the club format. Okay, here we go. So 3 or more clubs. Number 1, head-to-head here. Best won-lost tied percentage in games amongst the clubs, right? This is weird, okay? Because the Raiders have the best record in like opponents. So why are the Raiders the 7th seed? That makes no sense. Because the Raiders right now are at 8-7, as well as everybody else here. You can see the Dolphins, the Ravens, the Chargers, and the Raiders are all sitting at 8-7. Okay? So right now it's first to go to head-to-head tiebreaker. So if we go to their schedule, they beat the Ravens, they beat the Dolphins, and they lost to the Chargers, wherever they are. Yeah, lost to the Chargers. So they played the other 3 teams, and they're 2-1. So that puts them at a 66%. Let me write this down. So that's 66%, 66.67% for the Raiders. Right? So that's 66.7. Now let's look at the Dolphins. So the Dolphins right now, the Dolphins lost to the Raiders, but they beat the Ravens. So that puts them at, the Dolphins would be at a 50%. 50% against like opponents, because they beat the Ravens. They never played the Chargers, but they lost to the Raiders. Now we go back to the Ravens. The Ravens are one of the worst situations because they lost to the Raiders, but they beat the Chargers, but they lost to the Dolphins. So that puts the Ravens at a 33.7%, or 33.3 actually, 33.3% in like opponents. And now we go to the Chargers. The Chargers currently, they beat the Raiders, but lost to the Ravens. So that puts them at 50%. So the Chargers are sitting at 50%. So if these rules are correct, head-to-head, best won-loss tied percentage in games amongst the clubs, the Raiders should be in the playoffs right now. That makes no sense to me. Why are the Raiders not in the playoffs right now? Like, I don't understand why they go to wins tiebreak over Los Angeles based on win percentage in common games. But they don't. They don't have a better record in common games. Am I stupid? Oh, in common games. Hold on. In common games, never mind. That's like opponents. Okay, so never mind. That's something different. But wins tiebreak over Baltimore based on wins percentage in conference games. Division tiebreak was initially used to eliminate the Raiders. Why? Why did you eliminate the Raiders in division tiebreak? Okay, let's see. Let's read from the beginning. 7 participants from each conference are seeded. Okay. The following procedure we used to break standing ties for postseason playoffs and determine regular season schedules. Tie games don't count as 1/2 win and 1/2 loss for both clubs. So they count as 1/2 win and 1/2 loss for both clubs, okay? To break a tie within a division, if at the end of the regular season, 2 or more clubs in the division finish with identical won-loss percentages, the following steps will be taken until the champion is determined. But they're not fighting for the championship. This would be for the second. So, okay, so are they saying that this here takes priority? So because the Raiders and the Chargers are in the same division, that takes priority. That's a weird way to do it. So I guess, okay, so if you're tied with in the division, you first settle the division before you move on to the tie elsewhere. I guess that makes sense because that is kind of funky. If you don't settle it in the division first, you could have it where the Chargers are technically the second in the division, but because of a tie and the weird stuff, then that means the Raiders would win the playoff spot. So, here, if I pull up my notepad to make sure I'm getting this, explaining this the best I could, right? So right now, if we say we had the AFC West, and we had the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos, right? But then, if we had playoffs, if they did what I said, you would have the Chiefs, I think it's the Bills, right? What's the playoffs say? The Chiefs, the Bills. No, it's the Titans, sorry. Titans, Bengals, Bills. Titans, Bengals, Bills. Colts, Patriots. And then if you did what I said to do, you would have the Raiders here. But the Raiders would be behind the Chargers in the division. So to prevent this, they first settle the division, and then the Chargers are the only one to come out of the division for the wild card, even though the Raiders and the Chargers are tied. So now it only becomes the three teams, the Chargers, the Ravens, and the Dolphins. That is complicated. That is really complicated. All right, so then you go to the next tiebreaker. So now it's only 3 clubs. So head-to-head in the percentage, that means no more Raiders. So it's the Dolphins and the Chargers that are winning over the Ravens in the head-to-head. So that eliminates the Ravens. Best win-loss tie percentage in games played within the division. And who has the better division record? So division 3-2. So it's division game that puts them there. This is so complicated. This is, like, I don't know how they're doing this. Why is common games even a thing? If you follow the rules, it's best one lost tied position. Oh my gosh, because of that. That is so funky. I forgot. Man, they make this so complicated. So, because this head-to-head eliminated the Ravens, there's only 2 teams that stand, and it's the Chargers and the Dolphins. So now you completely abandon this process because you eliminated the Ravens, and now you're down to 2. So then you go to head-to-head. They didn't play head-to-head, and then they do best win-loss tie percentage in games within the division. But that doesn't make sense because the Dolphins just have the better division game. So that should be the only thing that matters. So why do they go to common games? When was the common games? So they say they're tied in the division? Ah, that's so weird. That is so confusing. Good night. Well, I hope you guys are following that as best as I could, because why I think they skipped number 2 is because the season's not over yet and they haven't played the same amount of division games. Because otherwise you would go to division games, and currently the Dolphins should have the 7th spot because they have a better division record than the Chargers. The Chargers should be sitting in the 9th spot right now. Why is the Chargers they should be sitting in the 8th spot. Why are they? Wins tiebreaker over Los Angeles based on head-to-head win percentage. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just misreading this rule right here. Head-to-head, best won-loss tie percentage in games amongst the clubs. I don't know. How can I rewatch the Dolphins game? I don't know. I have NFL Game Pass. That's how I watch it, but that's like $10 a month or $99 for the year. But yeah, that is crazy right there. It's a wild. I think they're not including number 2, and they're skipping. No, they're not, because for some reason. For some reason, this rule with 3 clubs. Oh my god. I'm following the freaking play. Oh, these are just ties within 3 or more of the. Oh. I had to scroll down more. This is 3 or more clubs just within the division. This right here is to tiebreak for the wild card team. So this is the rules we have to. Okay, here we go. This is the rules we have to read now. Okay, here we go. So number 1, apply division tiebreak to eliminate all but the highest ranked club in each division prior to proceeding to step 2. So that is how they eliminated the Raiders. So we were right about that. Step 2, the original seeding within the division upon application of the division tiebreaker remains the same for all subsequent applications of the procedure that are necessary to identify the 2 wildcard participants. That was a mouthful. Okay, there we go. Then it's 2. Head-to-head sweep. Applicable only if one club has defeated each of the others, or if one club has lost to each of the others. So there isn't a head-to-head sweep between those 3. Because the Dolphins never played the Chargers. The Dolphins beat the Ravens. The Ravens beat the Chargers, but they lost to the... Sorry, the Ravens beat the Chargers, but they lost to the Dolphins. So there's no sweep. So they skipped number 2. Number 3, best won-loss tie percentage in games within the conference. So they went to conference record after that. So what was the conference record? The conference record was 5-5 for the Dolphins, 5-5 for the Chargers. So that's how the elimination of the Ravens happened. Division tiebreak was initially used to eliminate the Raiders. Los Angeles wins the tiebreaker over the Raiders because of head-to-head percentage. Wins the tiebreaker over the Los Angeles based on head-to-head win percentage. Good night. There's so many layers to this. Why do they make it this confusing? This is so wild. I just had a realization here. Oh my gosh. This is so wild. So, the 7th seed comes down to the Dolphins versus the Chargers. And that's why it says it wins the tiebreak over Los Angeles based on win percentage in most common games. Right? So if we continue to follow down that logical conclusion, head-to-head sweep is not a thing. Best one tied percentage and played against the conference. So that eliminated the Ravens in the first place, right? Because the Ravens had the worst conference record at 5-6. Chargers are 5-5. Dolphins are 5-5. So now it's between the Dolphins and the Chargers. Then you go to the next one. Best one-loss tie percentage in common games, minimum of 4. And since they had more than 4 common games, that puts the Dolphins over the Chargers. But wait, there's more. Now that the Chargers were eliminated from the 7th seed, that puts them down to the 8th seed. And then there's a tiebreaker between the Ravens and the Chargers. So the Dolphins won that one, and then it resets between who the Chargers and the Ravens, right? Because the Raiders are still eliminated because of the division thing that we just talked about. So now it's the Ravens and the Chargers after the fact. So that because the Chargers lost to the Dolphins, now they have to compete against the Ravens in the tiebreaker format. And the Ravens then take the 8th spot because they won head-to-head in a 2-for battle. That is unbelievably complicated. I think I finally figured it out. I think that was so overly convoluted for no reason. And I don't know if I explained it well for you guys to now understand it, because clearly I was still learning and throughout this entire process. But holy smokes, I think I got it now. I think I can finally say with confidence, I understand what the fudge they were trying to do. And that was unbelievably convoluted. But we figured it out. All right. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun. The Saints lose, so the Dolphins now take the 7th seed because of all that convoluted mess that we just talked about. Do we dare look at the NFC? No, the NFC is easy. Yay, the NFC is easy. Because the 8th seed just has a worse record than the 7th seed. So it's easy right now. So it doesn't matter. It would have got a little complicated if the Saints won tonight. But since the Saints lost, the Eagles are sitting pretty at 8-7, and same with the Niners at 8-7. So there you go. So there you go. So the top 5 have locked into the playoffs already. But now we're just a matter of seeding. Just a matter of seeding. I'm not even attempting to figure out why the seedings are where they are. All right, sounds. Say it again. Do you really need me to say it again, Kikosio? Or is that a joke? Because I think it was a great joke if that was a joke. That's funny. That was so complicated. But yes, I do understand it now. So it's a 4-way tie. The Raiders are eliminated by the Chargers because you first do in-division matchups, right? Or like in-division tiebreak. So the Chargers have the tiebreaker over the Raiders because of a head-to-head matchup. They beat the Raiders. So now the Raiders are eliminated from playoffs. So now it's a 3-way tie within the conference between the Dolphins, the Ravens, and the Chargers. The Ravens were first eliminated because they had the worst conference record at 5-6. The Chargers and the Dolphins are tied at 5-5. Then between the Dolphins and the Chargers, the Dolphins, they take the 7th seed because they have the best record in common games with a minimum of 4. Now, the Dolphins have the 7. Now it's a race to see who gets the 8th seed. Of course, the Raiders are still eliminated in the same exact fashion because they lost to the Chargers, and that's an in-division thing. Then it's between the Ravens and the Chargers, and the Ravens smacked up the Chargers, so now the Ravens have the 8th seed. All right, I said it in a nice, concise form, and I think I got it across, and I think we're all on the same page. Thank you. All right, it was a joke. That was a great joke, but I did want to say it one more time just to make sure I think I could say it out loud so I do actually understand it. So, there you go. Dolphins have the 7th seed. How about just say that, Tim? That's a lot easier. Instead of saying why, just say don't worry about why. Just believe what I'm telling you because that's what everybody should do. Just believe what I tell them. All right, it was fun. It's almost midnight where I'm at. Thank you guys for watching all this time. We had over 100 viewers or 150 viewers for a primetime game. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We'll be back on the channel for Wednesday night. We have the Chris and Tim, or the Tim and Jerry Sports Talk, like podcast. I will also be talking to my dad. Actually, no, I will not be talking to my dad on Thursday. I'll have to see if he wants to do it on Wednesday. I will not be streaming Wednesday and Friday. I have a wedding to go to on Friday, and I have a rehearsal dinner on Thursday. But I will be back Saturday for the college games. I want to do those, so I'm gonna try to make it work. Because in NCAA football, we got a couple of great matchups, and it is the playoffs. It's Alabama versus Cincinnati. Where are they at? There they are. Alabama versus Cincinnati, 3:30. Oh, they're on Friday? Ah, screw off. I can't do Friday. Dang it. Dang it. I wanted to do the championship games. Why are the playoff games before these other bowl games? That makes no sense. Oh, that's upsetting. Now I don't know if I want to do the Saturday games. Whatever. We'll definitely be back. Definitely be back for Sunday for the Washington game. But this is stupid. This is silly. Yeah, Washington, I'm assuming, plays at 1. Yeah, against the Eagles. So we'll definitely be back for the Washington game. All right, I may do the Saturday games. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was fun. Thank you guys. And until next time.